Y'all are quick this morning. Morning, Leo. Morning, Keela. Morning, Kai. Congratulations on first Leo, second Moon, third Kai. Gonna lurk for stream today again at the cabin. Have fun. Thanks, Leo. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for letting us know that you're safe and well. We're just playing Final Fantasy 9 today. It's gonna be kind of low key morning anyway, so don't worry too much about it, my friend. I have a prediction that I still haven't resolved. Dinos did escape. I do need to refund Orc's cookie from yesterday because I don't eat before noon. Lamp. I often forget that some of these chat commands exist because we never actually use them for anything. They're just here for like individual people. Okay. You guys just vibe. Be well. Love lamps. I was just memeing to, but nice to see that it works here. All right, I'm gonna make coffee. I'll be right back, gang. I think I, Kai, I think I added it because you try it in every chat. It's currently blank. Don't judge me for still being up hours. I don't know what time it is, Kai, because you didn't actually write a time. So I'm going to assume that it is currently midnight, and that I'm not supposed to judge you for being up till midnight. No, you're also a New Zealander. Well, you, unlike June, are getting a bedtime story this morning then, because June isn't here and you are. And I didn't think that calling June at 2 a.m. was actually going to help me. So, no, sorry. Yeah. At 2 a.m. because I got up around 7. We are a Final Fantasy 9 stream. You know, one of these days, I'm actually going to change all these descriptions before I start the stream. And if anyone knows how many times we played Final Fantasy 9 so I can label the stream correctly, that would be handy for me. Because I'm currently going back and changing yesterday's stream title. Because once again, if I ever did this in a timely manner and knew what I was doing, it would help me greatly. But I don't. And we don't. Fallout 3, save changes. YouTube. I believe the last video was called like Vivi did no wrong or something. Basically leave my boy Vivi alone. I'm pretty sure Vivi's also a girl. But we ball. Fallout. Yeah, I'm really bad about naming these things and uploading them to the YouTube. I have a pending video apparently still. Western Wednesday, Keyblades. But is it painted onto black? I don't even know if I uploaded the Final Fantasy 9 ones here. Vivi for mayor, Vivi does no wrong. So this should be the third one. So this is going to be Final Fantasy 9 Episode 3. I ask you these questions and I promptly tab over to something else. XIX episode 03. A snack for Quina. 10 out of 10 stream titles for me. Scuff his life. Welcome back from ad jail. Yeah, but like, as a perfectly rational person and a good content creator, I'm trying to get this all a little organized, you know? Alright, so VV for Mayor was episode 2. No, this isn't made for kids. Kids may enjoy it, but I don't make content specifically for kids, you know? Alright, and VV There Was No Wrong was episode 1. Also not made for kids. Save. Okay, and that's good. That's good. And Fallout episode 10 was uploaded, so I just need to upload Fallout episode 11. And I am golden on the things I was supposed to do. Okay, Fallout episode 11, once more onto the pit, export to the YouTube. I promise, I'm going to come with a system for actually doing all this stuff, and I think the system might be that I do this all Sunday afternoon. You know, I go in and I make sure all my VODs are properly named and then export them to the YouTube for you guys to peruse when it's convenient for you. Okay, so that's both Fallout's uploaded, and I think we're good. Alright, just give me an extra minute to pour the water into my coffee, and then I'll be back to give you guys a story. Oh, and we're fishing already. Morning, Abby. Hello. Chirp, chirp. Oh, Viv's lurking. I like how Viv says lurk and then immediately redeems a fish. You know? Alright, so, for those of you who don't normally catch the morning streams here, or streams in general, because I stream at strange time zones for y'all, I'm going to read a story. All audio alerts are disabled while I'm reading. But, we hear. So, the ask is, if you notice a whole bunch of raiders come in or something, greet them for me. There is a thing that says that I'm reading a story and I have alerts turned off. I'm not even wearing the headphones right now. But yes, good morning, Kai. Good morning, Viv. Good morning, Abby. Good morning, Moon. Leo's around lurking at the lake. That's some crazy stuff to wake up to in the nest, eh? I'll be honest. A lot of times I just read all the chats in Jay and June's Discords and don't respond because it's a lot for me to absorb first thing in the morning. You guys go wild at night every time. Or in Jay's case, it's usually while I'm at work and I'm like, I can't read 60 messages. And then, you know. But anyways, story time. Yeah, deep chat sometimes. And like, I just don't know how to respond. I need to process it. And then by the time I get to it, you guys have moved on. So anyway, story time. Chapter 8. There had been some sort of meltdown with the Poland major space traffic system, and Swantek had been stuck in a holding pattern for 2 hours waiting for a landing slot. But everything had now been sorted out, and Quiller was finally bringing the freighter down toward the Whitestone City spaceport. Any particular approach you'd like me to use? He asked Jade as they came in low over the city. There's enough slack in their lanes for me to wander a little to one side or the other if you want. Just hold to the center, she said, gazing out at the mosaic of buildings and streets below from Larone's usual position in the co-pilot seat. We're too far from the palace to see anything useful, and there's no point in drawing attention to ourselves. Hold it, Larone said, leaning over Jade's shoulder as something caught his eye. Is that a stormtrooper station over there? Where? There, Larone said. He pointed his arm brushing Jade's hair as he did so. Fortunately, she didn't seem to notice. That white octagon tucked in between bays 35 and 36. Does look like one, doesn't it? Jade agreed. It's not on the maps I was given. Interesting. Must be a recent add-on, Quiller said. Maybe Froze figured the spaceport wasn't secure enough and wanted to put more firepower at the scene. Or else, it's not the spaceport itself, but the environs he's concerned about, Marcus suggested from beside Larone. If that's not a slum down there, it's working very hard to become one. Either way, the station's worth checking out, Larone said. Watching how they handle shifts and patrol patterns should give us some idea of how they're organized, which should give a better chance of slipping ourselves into the rotation. In case that's what you decide you want us to do, Marcross added. Sounds reasonable, Jade agreed. No armor. We want to keep this low profile. Understood, Larone said. Will you be coming with us? Jade shook her head. I'll take one of the land speeders and head over to the nicer part of town. See if Rose has added any stormtrooper stations near the palace. 15 minutes later, they were down. Custom procedures consisted of a few questions, a perfunctory glance at their false IDs, an equally perfunctory warning about not causing trouble. Plus a docking fee, of course, with enough extra padding around the usual rate that Larone was pretty sure that the inspector was using it to supplement his salary. Under other circumstances, that kind of blatant graft would probably have caused him and the others to take a closer look at the customs system, with an eye towards seeing how far the corruption had spread. But, with possible treason lurking in the governor's palace, customs fraud was pretty low on the priority list. Jade already had her bag packed, and as soon as the customs man left, she headed off to the nicer of the Swantik's 2 land speeders, weaving her way expertly through the crowds of pedestrians and the booths and ramshackle homes that lined most of the streets. Larone and the others left the bay on foot and headed towards Stormtrooper Station. The streets were noisy, echoing with a dozen different languages, as well as basic, the latter ranging from almost cultured to badly mangled. There were many species represented, including at least 2 Larone wasn't familiar with. Sales booths have also lined the streets, adding cooking aromas and the additional noise of hawkers to the scene. And all this guy can think about is making deals with traders, Grave muttered from Larone's side as they passed a particularly squalid-looking homestead that seemed to have been built entirely from packing crates. Can't really blame the rebellion for this, Brightwater murmured back. At least not all of it. I've seen some this bad on Coruscant. I wasn't blaming anyone but Feroz, Grave said. If you set the position of governor, part of your job is to make sure all the people have a decent shot at making something good out of their lives. Quiller cleared his throat. Speaking of the rebellion, he said, did anyone else notice the YT-1300 transport sitting in Bay 40 on our way in? Larone eyed him, the back of his neck tingling. There were plenty of old YTs still kicking around the Empire, but the way Quiller had said that. Solo ship? Solo? Brightwater echoed. Here? Not sure, Quiller said. We were too far away to make a positive visual, and I don't want to key in a cone scan, not with Jade sitting right there watching. Why not? Marcos asked. Solo's a rebel. If he's here, that pretty well confirms that Feroz is a traitor. Hey, I don't even know that it was Solo, Quiller protested. Even if it was, there could be all sorts of reasons he's here that have nothing to do with Feroz. He's right, Larone said firmly, jumping in before the argument could pick up any more momentum. They'd ended up working with Solo a few months back, along with his Wookiee co-pilot and a young would-be Jedi Luke Skywalker. Things had worked out well enough, but it wasn't an experience that Larone was eager to repeat. It probably wouldn't have been even if the 3 of them weren't rebels. Besides, passing judgment of any sort isn't our job. That's Jade's end of the deal. What if we actually spot Solo here? Marcos asked. Do we tell her about it? I think we have to, Graves said. Our job is support. Intel is part of that. I agree, Larone said reluctantly. Just because he wouldn't want to work with Solo again didn't mean he wanted him handed over to the tender mercies of the Imperial Security Bureau either. Though, before we do, We should try to get his side of whatever's going on. Assuming he'll even talk to us, Brightwater pointed out, considering that we are Imperial again. Very unofficially, Lerone minded him, frowning. Half a block ahead, the normal track flow had been interrupted by a knot of people standing and looking at something happening on the right side of the street. Even as the 5 stormtroopers moved toward it, other passersby were stopping to join the onlookers. Marcos had spotted it too. Some kind of street performance, he suggested. Too quiet, Graves said. I'm guessing we'll find a dead body or two over there. Or someone about to get that way, Lerone said, grimacing. Blasters weren't exactly uncommon out here, but in keeping with her low-profile plan, Jade had ordered them to stick with holdout blasters, which were much easier to conceal than their standard Blastech DH-17 sidearms. Unfortunately, holdout blasters were also a lot less powerful than the DH-17s, both in rate of fire and total number of shots per Tabana charge. If there was trouble up there, they could quickly find themselves at a dangerous firepower disadvantage. There was nothing to do but give it a try. Line spread penetration, Lerone ordered, making sure his holdout blaster was within easy reach. Let's see what's going on. They reached the edge of the crowd. Lerone picked out a likely spot and started easing his way through the press. The other stormtroopers continued to make their own insertions at other places down the line, where they would all be within covering positions of one another. Lerone reached the last line of onlookers, pried open a small gap between Rodian and Deveronian, and stepped to the inside of the circle. 3 meters in front of him were 4 aliens, burgundy-feathered beings of a species Lerone didn't recognize. Their faces and the blasters grabbed in their hands were pointed to 3 aliens sporting green scales and fur tufts, who were themselves standing behind 3 more of the feathered aliens, the whole crowd of them under the canopy of a rough, open-fronted door made of shipping crates and scrap metal. Lerone's first thought was the greenies were hiding behind the feathers, but he spotted the knife in one of the greenies' hands. Each of them had a knife, he saw now. Wicked, hook-tipped weapons that were holding firmly against the feathers' throats. The greenies weren't hiding behind the feathers. They were using them as living shields. I will pay back the price, one of the greenies was saying as Lerone arrived, but not at the point of a weapon. You will pay back and double, snarled one of the armed feathers facing him. On the last word, he took a quick step to his left, probably hoping to shift position enough to get a clear shot over his compatriot's shoulder. The greenies turned in response, rotating their captive feathers, the necessary few degrees to keep them in the armed feathers' line of fire. The other armed feathers tried stretching out their line, but quickly retreated into their original clump as 2 more knife-wielding greenies at the edge of the crowd silently warned them back. You will pay triple, the feather spokesman bit out, and a life each for any harmed by you. I will pay the price only, the greenie said firmly, and you will not harm our defenseless. Lerone grimaced as he belatedly spotted the small group of greenies crouched together in a close huddle in the shadow of the store behind the knife holders. Several of them appeared to be adults, though of a slightly smaller build and with fewer patches of green fur among the green scales. The rest were much smaller versions, clearly children. A motion to Lerone's left caught his eye, and he looked over to see Murcross slip into view at the front of the far end of the crowd. The other 3 stormtroopers he noted were also standing by. Lerone took a deep breath. What seems to be the problem here? He asked, taking a step toward the confrontation. One of the armed feathers turned to face him, his blaster swiveling to point at Lerone's chest. Be gone, human, he ground out. This concerns not you. Justice concerns everyone, Lerone said, keeping his hands motionless at his side. There was a risk, he knew, that the alien would just shoot him and be done with it. But while the feathers were clearly angry, they didn't seem crazy enough to open fire on perfect strangers in front of 100 witnesses. Did these people rob you? He sold me a knife, the feather spokesperson growled over his shoulder, his eyes still on the greenie spokesman. The knife broke. I demand a proper return of the cost. Seems reasonable, Lerone asked, looking at the greenies. Do you refuse? Our knives do not break under proper usage, the greenie spokesperson insisted. If I am to return his cost, I must have the broken knife in return so that I may examine it and discover its flaws. Yet the knife did break, the feather insisted. His statement insults my honor and my word. He thus demands twice his cost, the greenie added. Such a burden we cannot afford to pay. I see. Lerone gestured to the greenie's living shield arrangement. Tell me how this happened. They came in with weapons and loud demands, the greenie said. We feared for our defenseless. They demanded we leave without return of the cost, the feather said. I asked that they sheathe their weapons while we spoke of the matter, the greenie countered. They attacked us with their cursed knives. They threatened our defenseless. Yes, all right, Laurent said, raising his voice to be heard. He'd had to deal with this sort of thing any number of times back in his official days as a stormtrooper. With aliens, especially unknown aliens, it really could be as simple as straightforward as competing hornlocked honors. Enough. Show me the broken knife. There was a slight pause. I do not have it, the feather said stiffly. Laurent grimaced. Or could that be what one of the two sides was trying to cheat the other? Why not? He asked. Where is it? It is not here, the feather said, his anger level starting to ratchet up again. When I have received twice the cost, I will return it, but not until the money is in my hand. Sorry, but it doesn't work that way, Laurent told him. You give me the broken knife, and I'll have the merchant return the money you paid for it. Double the cost. Laurent shook his head. It doesn't work that way either. The feather snarled something in a clickety-sounding language. The one holding the blaster at Laurent took a step toward him, raising the weapon to point at Laurent's face. There was a short, sharp crack of a blaster. With a warbling screech, the feather lurched forward, his right leg collapsing beneath him. A grave shot expertly grazed the outside of his knee joint. Laurent was ready, taking another quick step forward and twisting the blaster from the alien's slackening grip. Turning around into a firing position, he leveled it at the other three armed feathers. Weapons down, he ordered. The three feathers started to turn, stopping abruptly as Graves sent a warning shot into the ground between them and Laurent. For a moment, they froze, their blasters hanging halfway between Laurent and the original greeny targets. Then, the feather spokesman clicked again, and all three slowly returned their blasters to their cross-chest holsters. Thank you, Laurent said. He turned his borrowed blaster onto the greenies and their living shields. Your turn. Weapons down. The spokesman muttered something, and the greenies released their grips on the feathers. As the former hostages stepped hastily away, the knives similarly vanished into their sheaths. Thank you, Laurent said, turning back the feathers. Now, the broken knife, if you please. It is not here, the feather growled. I said that already. Yes, I forgot, Laurent said. Fine. We can all go back to your place and get it. He lifted the blaster slightly. You'll go under a guard, of course, with your hands in binders, just as a precaution. Without even knowing the species and their facial expressions, Laurent had no doubt that the feathers sent him one of pure hatred. But Laurent also had no doubt that someone who'd played their honor card as proudly as this one had would do anything to avoid being marched through the crowded streets, looking like a criminal. It is here, he growled reluctantly, reaching into a side pocket in his tunic and pulling out a duplicate of the knives the greenies had just sheathed. Or rather, pulling it halfway out of the pocket. There he stopped, with only the hilt and half the blade showing. Mentally, Laurent shook his head, just as he suspected. Thank you, he said, stepping forward past the feather, still squirming on the ground. He got a grip on the knife hilt, and as the feather released it, he pulled it the rest of the way out of the other's pocket. As he did so, he took a casual step to his left, interposing his sleeve between the knife and the watching crowd. Yes, I see, he said, nodding sagely at the perfectly intact blade as he lowered his arm to his side, concealing the knife between his sleeve and thigh. He turned to the greenies. I have the knife, he confirmed. You will now return him the cost. For a moment, the greenie spokesman eyed him in silence. Then, also in silence, he stepped forward. Drawing some coins from a pouch at his waist, he handed them to the feather. And now, honor and justice are both satisfied, Laurent said. All may go about their business. He turned to look at the ring of onlookers. All may go, he said firmly. Slowly, as if disappointed that the show was over, the crowd began to break up. Laurent glanced over at the feather, whom Grave had shot, who had been helped to his feet and was leaning on some of his compatriots, then turned to the head feather. Don't come back, he warned quietly. The Empire takes a very dim view on cheats and would-be thieves. The feather glared at him, his cheeks feathers ruffling. What is the Empire, he spat. The Empire is the ground on which you're standing, Laurent told him. More importantly, if you come back, the knife merchant will probably tell everyone that you tried to cheat them. The feather's glare slipped, just a bit. They may say so regardless. I'll encourage them not to, Laurent said. The ruffled feathers smoothed out. I stand in your debt, he muttered, almost too softly for Laurent to hear. You're welcome, Laurent told him. You can repay the debt by leaving the merchant and his people alone. The feather drew himself up. Our weapon? He demanded, holding out his hand. Laurent considered. Then, reversing his borrowed blaster, he handed it over. Remember what I said. I am not likely to forget. The feather made a sharp gesture to his companions, and gave some more clickety orders. With baleful looks at Laurent, the whole group turned their backs on him in unison, and stalked away. Grave stepped up to Larone's side. Well, that went well, he said dryly. You probably shouldn't have given back his blaster. If they want trouble, one weapon's difference isn't likely to slow them down, Larone said. Besides, it's better to leave them completely in our debt. They strike me a little like Uzam, Brightwater commented as he joined them. Quick-tempered, but with strict code of honor. That was my impression too, Larone agreed. I tried to trade his debt to me for a promise to leave our knife makers alone. We'll see if that works. What debt? Marcos asked as he and Quiller came up. This, Larone said, showing them the unbroken knife. Come on, let's return it to its proper owners. The greenies were still standing in a row in front of their defenseless, their hands ready on their sheathed knives as they watched the feathers disappear into the pedestrian traffic. Behind them, though, the females and children had gotten to their feet and were starting hesitantly to return to their activities. Thank you, the head greenie said as the stormtroopers came up to them. We are in your debt. No problem, Larone assured him. I'm glad we could help. He reversed the knife and extended the hilt toward him. Here's your property. The greenie gave a wet-sounding snort as he saw the unbroken blade. As I suspected, he said contemptuously. You should have exposed his fraud for all to see. It's always a good idea to leave people with something more to lose, Larone said as the other took the weapon. And his claims certainly aren't likely to damage your business, Brightwater added. I've seen many blades in my travels. Yours is exceptionally well crafted. Your kindness is most welcome, the greenie said. I am Vantar, a leader of the small group of Truki. I stand in your debt. No problem, Larone said. I'm Larone. These are Brightwater, Grave, Marcos, and Quiller. I don't think I've ever seen your sort of people before, Marcos said. Where are you from? There, Vantar said, gesturing toward the sky. From the stars you call the unknown regions. We fled here in hope from the ravages of a terrible enemy. His small white-rimmed eyes narrowed. An enemy we fear may have soon assail us here as well. Larone frowned. Jade hadn't said anything about alien threats being part of this operation. Who is this enemy? He asked. They are a group of beings, some allies, some slaves, Vantar said. They attack and destroy under the orders of an evil creature named Warlord Nuso Esva. What sort of being is he? Marcos asked. Is he one of the feathered people who were just here? The Penath? Vantar's eyes flashed contempt. No, Nuso Esva is not Penath. Though perhaps the Penath have now joined him. They are the sort of foul-minded creatures he would use to his advantage, especially here, in the mud and fear of this world. You know anything else about him, Larone asked? His species or what he looks like? Vantar gave a furtive glance over his shoulder as the females and children. I've seen only the dark challenge he sends before each of his attacks, he said in a low voice. He is constructed similar to you, but with his covering surface smooth and soft and shimmering like a rainbow. His covering? Grave asked, tapping the back of his hand. You mean his skin? His skin, yes, Vantar said. His head covering is arranged similarly to yours, but the tendrils are much longer and are pure black. His eyes are... I do not know the word. They are bright yellow and give off many small reflections. Multifaceted, like an insect's? Brightwater suggested. He pulled out his data pad and punched up a picture of a Nohoin. Like this? Like. But unlike, Vantar said, nodding at the picture. Nuso Esva's eyes are smaller and lie nestled within the head like yours or mine, instead of being on the outside like this creature's are. Larone looked at the others. Any of this sounding familiar? Not to me, Brightwater said, putting the data pad back in his pocket. Me neither, Grave said. I would have said near human until he mentioned the eyes. Now I'm not so sure. Of course, if he's from the unknown regions, it's not unreasonable that we've never run into species before, Brightwater pointed out. True, Larone said. I was hoping he was someone from the Empire playing conquest games. Nuso Esva plays no games, Vantar said darkly. He conquers, and he destroys. You said you were afraid he would come here, Quiller said. Why here? Is there something in the Poland system that is of particular value? Vantar gave a whistling sigh. What does any warlord find of value in new territory? He wishes only to conquer, to hold, and to exploit. That is all that matters to such beings. He lowered his eyes. He was preparing to conquer and destroy our own world when he fled quietly. He said quietly, to this day, we do not know which was his fate. Well, If he tries to show his face here, he's going to be in for a surprise, Quiller assured him. I doubt he's got anything that could take on an Imperial Star Destroyer. I pray that you are correct, Vantar said. I've seen his legacy of destruction. I do not wish to see more of it. Nor do any of the rest of us, Laurent told him. Try not to worry. He gestured to the others. In the meantime, we need to move along. Again. We are in your debt, Vantar said. He had hesitated, balancing the knife Laurent had given him across the dog-like pads on parts of his palm and fingers. Then, as if suddenly coming to a decision, he flipped the weapon around and held the hilt out toward Laurent. In gratitude for your aid, he said. I'm honored, Laurent said, but there's no need. Our honor and pleasure is in helping of others. As our honor and pleasure is in paying our debts, Vantar said, still holding out the knife. Laurent looked at Brightwater. The other was gazing unblinkingly at the knife. Practically salivating over it, in fact. Then we accept with thanks, Laurent said, taking the weapon. Silently, one of the other turkeys stepped forward and handed Laurent a matching sheath of some sort of tooled leather. Thank you again, Laurent said, sliding the knife into the sheath. It fits snugly, yet at the same time was surprisingly easy to draw. Farewell, and take care. He gestured, and the stormtroopers resumed their journey towards the stormtrooper station. Here, Laurent said, handing the sheath knife to Brightwater. Early transplant day. Present. Enjoy. Oh, I couldn't, Brightwater protested. Yes, he could, Quiller said dryly. Come on, buddy. Take it before your eyes fall out of their sockets. Well, if you insist, Brightwater said, taking it almost reverently and sliding it out of his sheath for another look. First an antique Druget, and now this, Graves said. How come Brightwater gets all the good stuff? It's my kind face and generous personality, Brightwater said, tucking the knife back into his belt at the small of his back and pulling the edge of his tunic down over it. Yeah, that must be it, Marcos agreed. Any of you ever hear Jade mention this new Ace character? Or any threat in this area besides the rebellion? She didn't say anything to me, Graves said. Brightwater? You were with her the longest. If you call floating in her back to tank being with her, Brightwater said, and no, I didn't hear anything. What? We'll help plenty if we don't get some data on the stormtrooper station by tonight, Laurent warned. Playtime over, gentlemen. Let's get back to work. Everyone's cozy. Levy's here. Abby's fishing. Kai's fishing. Alright, Abby. I see that's your first fish because all the gold that you have is all your gold that you got. So, what we do on this channel is every 3 months or so, maybe more often, maybe less often, I'll do a charity stream. And every time we do a charity stream, I'm going to reset the leaderboard on the fishing minigame. And we're going to give out some Steam keys as prizes for, we've only done it once, but three games. So 3 prizes, and we're just going to use a random number generator. And your number of entries in the prize pool is your gold from the fishing minigame. And we're in ad jail, so I'm telling you information that you're not receiving. I'll do it again when we're out of ad jail. How's everyone doing this morning? Tell me something good. We happy, we healthy, we wise? We cozy? Yeah, we're good. So yeah, anyone that's curious why I keep glancing over here is because this is where OBS lives. So, I can see my audio levels and I can switch through scenes. But it's an old TV. So, being able to read anything on it is a stretch of the imagination, especially because these glasses are old. I'm supposed to wear my contacts. I don't wear them regularly enough. So, I'm awake at 4 a.m. but cozy. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take 30 seconds. I'm going to go put in my contacts. I'll be right back. I should be better about wearing them. Alright, I return. I've put in my eyes. Yes, Pear, but for 750 acorns, you can take away my chair for 5 minutes. How am I? I am good now that I've put in my eyes, but they sting a little, so I might actually have to take my eyes out before I go to work. Pear, welcome in. How are things? Are we well? Are we happy? Are we healthy? Everyone go cheer like one individual channel point in Pear's channel. Let's see if we can start an offline hype train cheering one bit at a time. That absolutely won't work. The minimum that you have to cheer to start a hype train is 100 bits. So don't actually do that. It'd be funny though. Library, Final Fantasy, launch. But yes, I hope everyone is happy, healthy, and wise today. That is my greatest desire at the moment. And if I was me, which I am sometimes, and a reasonable, rational human being, which I am sometimes, I would have my controller set up. Saving up for a sugar-free gummy bear / agile / doing well, busy, BRB. Alright, I'll be here. Subway dippers. You know, I haven't had Subway in a hot minute. I launched the game before I had a controller plugged in. That's on me. And I haven't switched scenes yet. Here, we got a lot of things going on here. Alright, there's chat. There's the farming minigame. I actually cheered an offline bit. Of course you did, Moon. Alright, well, where's Final Fantasy at? Why for you over here now? Explain yourself, Final Fantasy. I didn't know I could. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Chat. Oops. I posted the stream title into Pear's chat and not a singular bit. I forgot that I had copied something else. I also am trying to convince Pear to buy the Snorlax beanbag chair to use as a bed. And Pear has said that if I cheer enough bits, he will buy it. Because I have to cover the cost of it if he's getting it. So I am not opposed to going in and just randomly cheering like individual bits and stuff. So, I don't know. Enjoy however many bits that is. Oh, and I'm timed out. Well, I'm back. I've been timed out from being in control. Truce? I mean, I guess. Remember, if you time me out, you gotta remod me again. This is where we keep making the mistake. I go and get myself timed out when we're not doing a stream. And then I forget to say something. DMs later, by the way. Okay, cool. So, what can I do for you? You want me to do math and time zones this early in the morning, my dude? Okay, I have responded. That way I don't forget about it. Because y'all know me. If I don't do something right away, I gotta write it down or else I'm not doing it. I think bedtime stands over. I'm gonna try to sleep. Well, Kai, I'm glad that it worked. I'm glad you enjoyed the story. You have a good sleep. If you can't sleep, we'll be here. Okay, so back to the game. Controller, you working? You good? Continue. Oh, right. Vivi, no. Okay, so, and here's what always gets me about this game. Or the setup of an Xbox controller versus a PlayStation controller. Why is my audio sounding super loud today? is that the A and B buttons feel like they're reversed, like the confirm and the cancel button. So I always hit the wrong things. I love Koopo Nuts. Do you like Koopo Nuts? Sure. I like you. Well, you're easy, my dude. Thanks again. Now we can go on our honeymoon. Alright, we already saved. I can only assume that I used a tent. I did not use a tent. An ether will do. I don't need to use a whole tent. Okay, and onward. Wait, what are you doing? Take this. Receive Holy Bell. Give me Koopo Nuts again, okay? I'm Koopo for Koopo Nuts. Alright, bud. Alright, and then that'll let me open this other door, I assume. Ring bell. Dun, dun. The bell in your hand and the doorbell are ringing. The bell in your hand shattered. Are you alright? Freya, please be careful. Master Gizamaluke has gone mad. He's been controlled by some strange clowns. I hear the bell and I think shame from Game of Thrones. I gotcha. Shame, adultery, incest. I gotcha, Pear. Let me tell you, Pear, I started playing a Game of Thrones mod for Crusader Kings, and it was the worst experience I've ever had last night. I normally just play as, like, you know, someone in, like, the Reach or the North or something. I played as freaking a vassal of Storm's End. You have no allies to call on in war because you're such a small faction. It was bad. If anyone that knows anything about Storm's End or Game of Thrones, you'll understand how few allies Storm's End has. If you don't know anything about Game of Thrones, I definitely recommend learning about Game of Thrones. You streamed it, right? I did not. I was hanging out in other people's streams when I got home from work last night and just playing a little Crusader Kings to try out the mod. Yeah, no, I played as House Valerod. So, you know, I was one of the bigger vassals of Storm's End. That didn't get me very far. But like, I was doing an RP playthrough. So like, I refused to like just marry or ally myself to Castle Rock or anything. So like, marriage propositions are low if you're not marrying just for alliances there. Shame, shame. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, I see that we've already lost a party member. Alright, we're getting silence. That does not bring me confidence. Being silenced kind of hurts us here. I'm also leery about, like, streaming something like Crusader Kings, because I don't feel like it'd be particularly interesting, you know? That's not who you're supposed to heal. Freya, please. Yeah, that tracks. It's fine. It's fine. Do I have something to remove silence? I don't know. Vivi. Zidane. Please. Please, my dudes. But yeah, if I do a Game of Thrones Crusader Kings playthrough, I probably won't play at 5 times speed. But it will be like an RP run, you know? So like I won't be doing things just to cheese game mechanics. I'll actually be making RP related decisions. And like the RP related decisions would change dependent on like which character you play, because as you play through it, your character changes as your characters die and grow old, and you know your heir takes over, right? So I think that'd be kind of fun, but I don't know how interesting it would be, and it's definitely something. It'd be interesting, but only for specific people, you know. So to me, it feels like more of a offline play game, you know. Quina's taking basically 0 damage. Just a regular potion should do. I'm pretty sure I healed the wrong person with Zidane's potion. But if we've taken a whole mess of damage, could you? Yes, exactly. Please don't kill her. Or him. I'm not sure if Quina's supposed to be male or female. Oh, the serpent is also silenced. Interesting. We're still silenced. Okay, is there a button? Oh, there we go. Here's various status abnormalities. Does remedy cure silence? Is it a cough drop? So how that Pumpkinhead ability works is the damage is based on the difference between Quina's health and Mac's health. So that's an ability where I want Quina at low health. But also, you know, she is very vulnerable. I think, to me, Quina's a female. You know, you gotta balance risk versus reward with an ability like that, you know? So, like, in situations where I have a choice to raise her hit points, I would. But I don't recall that being part of the gameplay loop, is that you get to make those decisions. We are going to be silenced here. I was using that character. Okay, we have one more remedy. Okay, Vivi is no longer silenced. Jump. Yeah, I didn't want to use Zidane for anything either. Could we not? And this may turn into one of those battles where I am racing the clock to jump before the enemy can hit me. Because as long as I have a character in the battle, you know, I don't lose. That could be an entire strategy here. It's not a good strategy, but it is one that we could go with. Also, that silence could wear off if it's timed, because it's being applied by Zidane's Mage Mash. Oh, there we go. Hey, we might have won a battle. A tent. And a playing card. What happened to Master Giza Maluke? We must hurry. His master is in danger. His Majesty is in danger. No. What we're gonna do is back out and use that tent that we just got. Or not. Grand Citadel, South Gate. Once we cross this gate, we are in Alexandria territory. Hold it right there. What's the purpose of your visit? I heard workers were needed to fix South Gate. I brought my belongings so that I might live and work here. That's great. They've been working on the gate non-stop since the accident, but it's still broken. I need to check your bag. Rules and regulations, you know. Would you step back? There, that's good. Just doing our job. So, where are you from? Last, I must do something. Police are searching for a girl and a middle-aged man. Did you see a pair like that on your way here? This knot is really tight. The girl supposedly looks exactly like Princess Garnet, the most beautiful princess to grace Alexandria Castle. I got it now. But you know how Queen Braun looks. It's hard to believe that she'd have such a beautiful daughter. Huh? What is this? What is that? What are those rotten things? Are they poison? Rotten? I'm not carrying anything that's rotten. Oh, it's your least favorite food. The Lindblom delicacy. Gishel pickles. I can't believe how many you brought with you. They're my favorite. I cannot start my day without them. Yeah, sure. People who like them all say that. You can go now. Thank you. Good day. We're inside the gate. Princess, you've done it again. I must find a spot where I won't be seen. That alley looks acceptable. But a girl and a man are in the way. Things are strange around here. There are rumors of ghosts. How did Southgate get destroyed anyway? I can't believe he went out of business. I didn't know because I was on the other side of the mountain. What good is it a moment was already happened? Well, what I meant to say was that now that we're here, there must be things we can do to help the ones we love. You're right. I gotta encourage him. Thanks. That leaves the young man. Let's see. I need 2 of model number 3. Oh, you brought your things with you. Are you here to work? Indeed. Welcome. I'm also new here. I've been working here for 5 months as chief engineer of Bowden Gate. But he's the only one working under me. I'll be going back to the castle next month when my contract expires. We're the only team of engineers who are developing a new engine that runs without mist. The world outside the Mist continent is uncharted territory, but there's no need to worry about our safety if we can explore it on an airship. Regent Sid is an advocate of technological advancement. Oh, sorry, I've talked your ear off. Sure, I'd like to leave, but I intend to work hard while I'm here. Oops. This road leads to the bottom of the mist. No one used it. There's no need to fix it, really. So I just polish it up the gate, and it looks all nice. That takes care of it for a couple months. Hee hee. You were the reason we couldn't come in through this gate. I won't murder. I must tolerate him for the sake of the princess. I really liked your store. It had a nice atmosphere, a lot of sunlight, and a nice sign. But what made the store really special for me was... The real reason why I always went to your store was... Who is this girl? Well, that tracks. Poor Mary. Sure, I'd like to leave, but I intend to work hard while I'm here. Okay. There's something I must tell you. The gate to the bottom of the mist has been left broken? Did he think he could get away with that? Excuse me. The coast is clear. Hey, hold on. Rules and regulations, you know. Would you come over here? Come over here. What if I keep walking away? Come over here. Come over here. Hey, there's treasure chest on top of that cart. Stop right there. Don't make a move until I tell you. You. You need a gate pass to reach this house gate summit. I'm leaving it right here. Pick it up after I leave. I come closer, but you'll carry those stinky pickles, see? I'm leaving it right here. Receive gate pass. And I thought we were under arrest for kidnapping a princess. Ahem. 'Tis foolish enough. If all were so easy, why none would suffer in this world. Steiner, is it okay for me to come out? Yes. Thank you. I will come out now. Please keep an eye out. Yes. Rustle, rustle. Rustle, rustle. Oh, finally, some fresh air. What a horrible smell. It gave me a terrible headache. Maybe it'll change while he's on lookout. Uh-huh. You can turn around now, Steiner. Princess. Steiner. Yes? Oh, yes, Miss Dagger? You have to call me Dagger until we reach Trano. Don't salute me either. Yes, until we reach Trano and find a way back to the castle, I will be careful. Okay, let's go. Wow. That cable car will take us to the summit. We're almost there, Steiner. Alexandria is just beyond the summit, right? I managed it without Zidane's help. You never need him to begin with, Princess. Treasure chest, please. A potion. A Moogle. Save. Let's save. Kupo. The book is bigger than the Moogles. And that will always astound me about it. Alright, Mognet. I have a favor to ask. I want you to deliver a letter to Nazna. Thanks, Kupo. Okay, there's a shop here. I shouldn't go back, but there was a treasure chest that I didn't get. Nope. Okay, won't be departing for a bit. Southgate is a big place. It's a mountain, actually. You can check the board over there to see where you are. Okay, can I? Miss Dagger. The gate we just crossed is called Bowden Gate. And here we are at Bowden Station, still inside Lindblum. Southgate itself is inside Lindblum territory, but the cable car will take us over the Arid Mountains into Alexandria. And this is the Trano Gate, which is where we are headed. Trano, the city of nobles, should not be far from there. Welcome, welcome. Bye. Okay. Silence. Okay. So Echo Screen was the item that we needed for that fight. We used our remedy, which is, I think, a cure-all kind of item. So that was kind of a waste. I see your gate pass? Okay. Yep, that's the one. Depart. Alright then, please go inside. We'll be departing shortly. Ads in 2 minutes. Don't forget to get a little sticky snack or a beverage or something. The car's empty, as you can see. Sit wherever you want. Let's sit here. Please wait while I prepare for departure. Wait for me. I made it. Thank you for your kind words earlier. No, I thank you. Now departing. Phew. I feel more relaxed now. That is understandable. Our journey from Lindblom was very tough, but it was your white magic that helped me through the battles against all those monsters. Your fortitude that got us past the obnoxious Moogles in Chocobo's forest. And finally, your idea to use Gishel Pickles to get past the South Gate guards. I'm thoroughly impressed by your intelligence and courage, Princess. Steiner, you can't call me that. My apologies. I am just not used to. It's okay, I made lots of mistakes when the day taught me how to talk like this. That peasant had no manners whatsoever. Although, he did have some wit for a bumpkin, but the way he spoke to you was simply unacceptable. I say good riddance. Can you stand up? Don't worry about me. Please. Protect Brume. I will protect Brumerica. Brumeka, you have my word. I feel like I've been calling it Brumerica all this time for some reason. It's clearly not the name. Oh, there we go. I was like, I can save on the world map. Save. Let's save. And we've been doing every save on a new slot, just to see how many slots it takes us. Not for any real reason. Agile. All right, I'm gonna go stretch. You guys go stretch, get your little snackies. I'll be right back. Let me tell y'all, my joints do not work as well as they once did. I am an old man. Okay. And we back. Welcome back from ad jail. As always, if you got ads, please tell me what they're trying to sell you. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Abort. You can go, Mughal. Alright, it looks like it applied a tent for us, so that's handy. Abilities. Equip. We'll take Bird Killer. We'll take Steel Gale. Equipment. Alright, so you're still learning to detect. Okay. Alright, so you're still working on those. Antibody. Antibody, Magus hat. Okay, so you're still learning that stuff. You have a whole mess of open ability slots, Beefy. You have a whole mess of open ability slots and nothing you can do with them. Got it. Oops. Still learning all the abilities. Still learning all the abilities. I'm sorry, 250. Jeez. Alright, well, you're gonna be learning that for a while, my dude. Alright, and now that we're through the mountain, I'm not actually sure where we're headed, so that's also gonna be real special. Oh, and we're unaware of what's going on behind us. And we're fighting ghosts of some variety, it looks like. If they're just like flying furry things, I am very unclear on what's going on. They're Yetis, apparently. I ain't ever seen a flying Yeti before, but sure. That tracks, you know? I assume Yetis are weak to fire? Apparently not. Jump. Eat. Can't eat until weaker. You know, for the purposes of this eat ability, they gotta be weakened. I definitely would like HP bars, you know? Boop. Bizarre. I'm sorry. No, please don't. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. You weak enough? No. Please don't. I need Quina alive. Can't eat until weaker. Immediately dies. So I had less than 300 hit points. I could tell you that. But, you know, like, precisely how many hit points I could not even begin to tell you. So... And watch, I'm going to get to eat it, and it's not even going to have an ability that I can learn or something. Spear. Yeah, that killed it too. I guess I'm not going to learn whatever ability the Yeti has. Insomniac, okay. Phoenix down. Okay. What? Alright, I'll bite. It's probably going to be some kind of boss battle that I don't want any part of, but I'll bite. Why is there a nice nader right in the middle of this desert? Hey, look, a scorpion. Well, we stole an ore for good or bad, or whatever. Okay, you're gonna counter melee attacks. Alright. Claws, okay. I guess we're not eating the scorpion. Well, the scorpion's dead. We're definitely not eating it. And we got our limit break for 0 attacks, so that's also super handy. Alright, hey, we got a Sand Scorpion card. Hey, Moogle. I do have a desire to use a tent now. Thanks. You're a pal, Moogle. And we'll save while we're here. Alright. Predictions, y'all. Is this Nader a boss fight? That's optional. The Sandstorm is too fierce. Alright, well, it's not a boss fight. Interesting. I assumed it would be like some kind of secret optional boss fight, but I would have been wrong. Oh wait, a tent doesn't use a Phoenix down for me? Oh no. Well, at least we got a high potion out of the deal. Oh, and Franga's healed by lightning, so that's not so bad either. Let's get a high potion from the other skeleton if it's not dead. Oh. I do gotta say though, like I think enjoy more the Final Fantasy games where it's not a dedicated black magic user and dedicated white magic user. You know, you have casters and you have physical characters, right? And then characters will have their own gimmicks. So like, a character might be better at black or white magic, but they're not locked into just one. I think I prefer those games more. And like, you know, the trade-off is that I actually have to do item management and make sure I have potions and stuff. Like, it's not a big deal so far as action economy goes. But like, just for my preference, I prefer all casters being able to do all things, you know? Aura! Here, let me A, pause my game. And B, give you a shout out. Welcome in, Jimmy. Welcome in, Aura. Welcome in, me. Yeah, real short stream for you today. That was like, what, an hour and a half or so? Thanks for the follow, Cable. I stream had... Yeah, you said that you had a bachelor party. Did you finish your 40 ounces of water, though? Important question there. You said you wanted your 40 ounces of water. Oh, he wants to hang out? That's fair. Perfect. Yeah, no, if the groom wants to hang out, you know, you do what the groom wants, right? My friend just had her wedding, and they had their honeymoon in Greece. So she showed me all the pictures when she got back. We went out for lunch. And, funny story. After dinner, I look at her. We went for dinner, not lunch. I look at her and was like, oh, where was your husband today? Like, did you not invite him? And she was like, oh, like, he had a massage. And I was like, no, that was on Sunday when we should have plans. And she just looks at me, then looks at her calendar and goes, I guess you forgot to invite him. But yeah, no. Weddings are stressful. So, you know, anything the bride or groom want, even for a week after they get back from their honeymoon, because they got to get back in their routine, always be available is my stance on it. I have lost my internet window somewhere. If you guys are saying something, I accidentally closed the browser, apparently. Yeah, I don't know what my life is right now, guys. Let me drag you over from the other window so I can read what's going on. I don't know how I closed an entire internet browser by bumping my mouse. Y'all be safe and see you tomorrow. Yes, be safe. I will await with bated breath on the Discord for your choice of college. I'll be at work, and my college data project has been dicey at best, but I'll try to stop in. But yes, welcome in, Raiders. I am James. Oh, if anyone has to raid and run, eat, drink, pet your dog, go to work, go to sleep, you know, whatever. I'm never offended if people have to leave. So if you all gotta bail, you gotta bail. I'm not gonna be mad or upset or anything. Thanks for supporting the streamer. I am James. I'm a variety streamer. On Tuesday, we do visual novels. On Fridays, we do Fallout. On Saturdays, we're alternating Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy IX. Wednesdays and Thursdays, we do variety streams. And yeah, I need to make a... Where's my notebook at? Be right back while I get my stream notebook. I am one of those people, if I don't write it down, I won't do it. Alright, I return with my to-do list, which is growing more and more. Okay, we wrote it down. My list of things grows, but at least I look at it and get them done one item at a time. And a lot of my items on there are things that I need to buy to organize my area, so. Alright, be safe, Aura, Jimmy, Cable. If you guys choose to hang out and watch Final Fantasy IX, that's what we're doing today. If not, be safe, have a good day, stay hydrated out there. Oh, cool, a second trance. And Vivi's gonna get hers next, too. I'm glad we got all these trances after the boss fight, y'all. Oh, and the fight's over before Freya got back. Let me tell you though, like I find Dragoons like the most interesting class in Final Fantasy games. Like, that's not what we wanted. Abort. Item. Phoenix down. Yeah, I kind of wish we had known to do the Phoenix down before the tent, but you know, we ball. It's fine. All right, so we can explore out here. I don't imagine there is anything. So I don't know where like the Burmesian capital even is. We got more skeletons out here though. All right. Quina's gonna go last. Just slightly behind Vivi, Zidane, and Freya go first. So we steal. We jump. Oh, look, there's that third trance. I am glad that we got all our trances out of the way, outside of a boss fight or a major encounter. But at least we can farm the skeletons for high potions. No, you're supposed to wait until after the... Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. I'm not annoyed right now. Spear. Zidane, don't kill him. Oh, you're stealing. Zidane can't steal him. Can't kill him. Zidane can't steal and can't kill him if I use steal. Okay, can we eat him? Yeah, Vivi, just keep doing what you're doing. Quina, can we eat? Tastes bad, okay. No ability, got it. Likely had Pumpkinhead again then. Is my pretend. If there's an undead that I can't get an ability from, I'm gonna pretend it has Pumpkinhead. It didn't use that ability, but you know, that's what we pretend now. Alright, so this wraps around here. But it doesn't seem like it goes anywhere. It's just for funsies. You know, having the chocobo or an airship, so I could avoid combat would be pretty cool. Not an option, clearly, right now. But it'd be pretty cool. That being said, we are taking a ton of damage from these enemies. So it might behoove us to use this time to level up a little and unlock some of these skills that we're still learning from the items. Quina does hit hard with that fork, so it isn't so bad so far as these things go. I don't need to be so sparing with Vivi's magic points on the basis of, you know, Vivi can't heal anyways. So that is also something I need to work on as a player of this Final Fantasy IX here, is not being afraid of using Vivi's magic points. Alright. So we just picked up Undead Killer. That is me summoning the Moogle again. Moogle can run through water, confirmed. That Moogle's pretty good at a lot of these things here. Alright, equip. Oh, we already equipped it. Okay, so we've unlocked the ability to use it forever. So Dragon Killer. Okay, so Dragon Killer is the only one we're still working on. Bright Eyes and level up, sure. More Undead Killer. Bug Killer as well, sure. So, do they all have items that they could equip? Okay, leather wrists. Headgear. Yeah, we'll do that for another ability. You're still learning High Tide. Bandit. What's that? Okay, we'll learn Bandit first, and then what's that is just a natural progressional upgrade in damage by 50%, but you know, I do want to learn as many abilities as possible to give myself more options in combat. Okay, you're learning Bright Eyes and add status. Flea, Gale. Okay, we'll take Beast Killer. You already know this ability, so we don't lose anything from that. And you're still learning Steel Gale. And Vivi. You know everything. Less defense. Nothing for you. Yeah, just slow. Okay, yeah, Vivi is as good as Vivi's gonna be. I'm sure there's like... This might be a dead end. I'm sure there's a lot of abilities that I am missing because I didn't buy all the gear when I had the opportunity. And I'm really behind on Zudane's like damage curve as demonstrated by I'm not using the butterfly, which is still another like 4 or 5 damage ahead of where we're at currently. But it's fine. $184. I need to heal. Item, potion. Okay, so that's lethal. Steel. Jump. Or can I have my high potions? That's what we're here for. Game, please. We came here for one reason, and you're not cooperating. Freya's got lots of hit points. We're not short of magic points yet. Quina's gonna use a potion here. Or Freya's gonna land with that speed, or that kills it. So the disadvantage in Final Fantasy IX here is the reduced healing from items outside of combat. Yeah, dead end. Kind of figures. So there is a benefit to saving your items heal in combat because they heal twice as much. What are these? These are new. Dryads? Nymphs? Okay, so what we are going to do first turn is everyone's going to use a potion except for Freya. Item. Okay, jump. Fire. Well, good thing we healed. So use fire magic, so I'm going to use Blizzard on you. Because rock, paper, scissors and all that. Oops. We're gonna steal to see if you have anything good. No. Don't use fire on me. Rude. 86. Alright, well that's not the answer. Couldn't steal anything. I don't know if there's a difference between... Like... Is there a difference between couldn't steal anything and there's nothing to steal? Or is that the same thing? I don't even know if those are different messages in the game. I'm just kind of spitballing here. Alright, so they have somewhere around 600 hit points. So that, and then a spear. Okay, so they do have items to steal. Knight. I'm sorry, did you just put everyone to sleep? Okay, you put yourself... That's an interesting move. Okay, that was lethal. I guess we don't eat the nymph either. Alright, yeah, there's a lot of things going on here. Blind, no, silence, mana, hit points. Okay, I think we're good for 1 or 2 more battles before we're going to be forced into using that tent. May I? Oh. It's the bumpers that rotate my map. I thought it was my second joystick. That shows how long, you know, how often I play this, you know, once a month, right? I'm going to get better about that. I will be a master at Final Fantasy IX by the time we beat it. Or, I'll struggle through the game and have no idea what's going on. Lizard Man. Steal. Jump. Lizards are lizards. They are weak to the cold till it puts them to sleep, maybe. $276. Alright, that worked about as well as I could have hoped. Heal Zidane, please. Steal from the other one. They do hit pretty hard. Welcome back, Levy. Okay. So we blaze with the other one. Stole ore. Okay. Item. Potion. Quina. How's your morning, Levy? Are you well? Are you happy? Are you healthy? Zidane is dead again. Okay, can we eat a lizard man? Can we eat a lizard man and does it have a fun ability for a blue mage? These are 2 separate but pressing questions. Learn level 3 defenseless. Hooray! Morning, Phoenix! How you doing today, man? We are doing Final Fantasy IX today. Clearly. So on Saturdays, we're gonna alternate Final Fantasy IX and Chrono Trigger to get through them. And what I might also do, to get back to the more variety streaming, is I might actually throw the Fallout days into our RPG rotation. So on weeks that we do Fallout Friday, Saturday we have a variety stream. On days that we do a role-playing game, Friday would be a variety stream. So Abby, if you look behind chat, there's the, I like how I'm pointing at my monitor, like, you can see what I'm pointing at. There's the robot mini game behind chat, and if you exclamation point join, you get a little robot that will wander around and help with the farm chores. So there's Mecha Squirrelbot and Levy, just kind of staring at the crops. And then if you do, say, exclamation point plant, your robot will start planting crops, or take a nap, as they will. And then if you don't have anything for your robot to do, they'll just, do whatever task is next in their rotation. So they plant, they water, they harvest, they put them on the biofuel converters, which are the round ones up there. And then further up the map, we have blueberries, and we have farm plots. So I can go to the farm plot here, and we can convert some of our fossils. We have 16 fossils. So we'll trade 7 fossils and 500 biofuel for a cow. And I'm going to place a cow there. And the next cow would be another 17 fossils, but we'll get a pig instead. And they produce fertilizer for our little plants. But none of the robots have wandered up here to plant anything yet, so I'll just do it manually. And you can't see it because the webcam covers it, but there's a little UI with all the different crops that we can unlock. And we're about a third of the way through all the crops that we can unlock. We did unlock another map yesterday. So after we unlock all the crops, I think I'll switch us over to a new map so we can keep playing the robot minigame. But generally, I just kind of leave the map down here where all the robots hang out. Neat. I love community games. Yes, this one is called Rusty's Retirement. So I do also play an offline save where I just leave as an idle game on my other TV here. Because there is a convenient little button. Here, just let me... I'll show you. Where is OBS? So, if I switch to ending... So, here's the little UI on the bottom, right? I really want a community game... Honestly, if you make a community game, I will definitely try it out on stream. Because I do like the idea of getting you guys involved and stuff. So, like, here's all the different farm buildings. And for the bees and stuff, we got different buildings. You know, you can decorate your little farm with flowers and stuff. But, down here, you can adjust, like, the taskbar sizes and your sidebar to shift the minigame around, because it is a black screen with the minigame on the side. It's not like a window that's that shape. It is forced into the full size of your monitor. But there is the swap monitor button here on the bottom that will swap it over to your other monitor for you. And you pick whether you want to play vertical or horizontal when you're loading the game. So if I go load my game and I load my horizontal one, you know, it appears across the bottom of my screen here. So you can play horizontal or you can play vertical, but you have to select it when you're starting a map. But this is my single player farm. A lot less progression because I have less robots to help, so I have to use the default helper bots who have their little charging stations and stuff. But, you know, we're getting there, right? On my single player save. Oops, no, main menu. I closed it. I'm a bad robot dad. Goodbye, little robots. Rusty's Retirement. But also, since I switched maps, we gotta do all good to go ahead and do exclamation point join again when I get it back up. Load. Vertical. And back to... Oh, I gotta enable people joining. It's just a Twitch button, and you connect, and away you go. So I just switch here, and then switch back. Myself and Mecha Squirrelbot are forced to do exclamation point join, because that's something I programmed. I like this stream avatars boss fights. I haven't looked into stream avatars. Love the music in Final Fantasy IX. This one's a lot of yeah. I think that the PlayStation era Final Fantasy games, like, I mean, I say PlayStation era, you still get them on PlayStation. But, like, 7, 8, 9, 10 had the best music, in my opinion. Though, I do have a special place in my heart for 6. But 6 is, you know, the end of the Super Nintendo era, too, right? But 6 actually has a really good soundtrack. I actually had it on CD when I was younger. Morning, Jazzy. I want to make something similar to the boss fights, but also with an idle game you play to prepare for the boss. Yeah, that makes sense. I want to make... I don't know if you play a lot of games like Cuisinier or Racketeer, Abby. But, like, those little, like, games where the progression cycle is gather items, craft items, and sell them. I want to make, like, a kind of idle game like that. Where, like, you run a little restaurant and you cook dishes. But, like, you have to either farm or pay an adventurer to go get ingredients from a dungeon. I don't know, like, exactly what kind of gameplay loop I want for the non-idle portion. I have a character dead still. I have a character dead and no hit points. Everything's horrible. We bail. We bounce. Just finished 2 hours of Red Dead 2. I'll also continue my story. I'm exhausted from the week of work. I did my ranch up north. We laid concrete. My fears were confirmed. You got a lot going on, Jazzy. Well, if you want to talk about your fears, you can always reach out and message me on the Discord. I'm always down to chat with you guys about what's going on in your lives. How much of help I am sometimes. Less helpful some days, but, you know, I do my best. Hello, Fenny. I think Blue wants my help making something similar. Oh, Blue also wants to make an idle game? Oh yeah, is this your Discord you're about? It should be. If the link doesn't work, let me know and I can update it. We also have exclamation point Discord. Thanks, Fen. If you do exclamation point commands, there's a lot of random commands programmed in there. Some of them are for individual people. You know, for Kai, we made exclamation point lamp. I knew Kai would come in and try it, so I just went ahead and made it anyway. I'm here to be obnoxious yet helpful. So, the exact same thing I do in your chat. Yes, Levy's trying to burn down my chat, so... You know. The bar for helpfulness is set real low. What is this auto? Have I turned on auto battling? I'm simply returning the favor. Fair. I don't know what this auto is. I may have turned on... I have turned on auto battle. I don't... Oh, now I've turned off auto battle. I am much confusion. I did not know that turning on auto battle was a thing in Final Fantasy, if I'm being honest, y'all. I explained my problem up above. Oh, there we go. I spent a week without service and I was right. I spent a week away and now I'm irrelevant. I don't know if that's, I don't know if you're irrelevant, but, like, your community... I haven't known you long, Jazzy. The graphics of this game are mind-blowing. I mean, it's an older game, fan. I think, and something that helps me, is communicating with the community when I'm going to be away. So, like, you know, when I was on holidays a few weeks ago, a month in advance, I told everyone, hey, I'm going to be away these days, you know, but, you know, I have to go visit family and do these things, right? And they knew what days I was taking off. But also, I have a very consistent schedule on my start times. Some days I run later than I plan. But I think... What is this dragon ability? What is this dragon ability? It's her equivalent of magic. What's wrong with me? But, like, just communicating with your community and viewers, like, when you're going to be around and why I won't have cell reception because I'm going to be up at the ranch, you know? If they know when and where to find you and when you won't be around, I think that might help too. I don't know if you have a consistent schedule. If you do and they don't know where to find you, then that's confusing to me. Because the information is available. Let's talk about Red Dead Redemption 2. I know a good amount of Micah and his actions, but I don't know why he killed This Maddie woman and Skinny. Did you just break him out of prison? Make it go away. Oh, Fed is also playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Ben, if you're in Act 3, what part of Micah's story have you done? Let me tell you, though. You're in Act 1? Okay, you just got chased. Okay, so you're slightly ahead of me, because I'm still hanging out at Rhodes. But, like, what part of Micah's story have you done? I do suppose that you... I do suppose that it is possible to head over there and do Micah's story in Act 1. Like, there would be nothing stopping you from doing it. Yeah, I hate this half. That community discords are good for that thing you were just saying. Yeah, exactly. And, like, Levy has not set up her own Discord. Levy just uses my Discord, which is fine. I don't care. You know, it's a community Discord. I know the ending and about Micah. Yeah, I don't really like Micah as a character. But yeah, I'm only as far as breaking him out of prison, so I don't know much about Micah. After I broke him out of prison, I got super annoyed. I'm setting mine up even. Yeah. I think what I struggle with all the Discords and keeping up with everyone is that there's so many of them too. None of us have finished the game. Yeah, apparently not. But, like, I do read everything that you guys write. I just don't have the mental bandwidth to respond to everything, you know? And not everything needs a response from everyone. But, you know. The other part after the ending, that's all I will say. I will keep that in mind. I always do like... I like all the story in Red Dead. It's a very interesting story. Hey, I got an achievement for using the steal command 50 times. That's gonna count for something, right? That was healing the wrong person again. Okay. Heal Zidane. Steal high potion. I struggle just between Blue and June. That's fair. Yeah, I broke him out of prison and did the other quest, and then he led me to 2 trap encounters, and now I hate him more than I thought it. That's fair. Levy, you're not that small. I'm doing everything but the story right now. Love Vivi so much. He's the best. Yeah, exactly. Vivi did no wrong. Vivi for mayor. Oh, yes, Jazzy. Levy, Fen, and I are also in a race to see who can raise 100,000, Vivi, the little black mage. Who can raise 100,000 in-game dollars first. It's something. I have no idea where we're going, guys. We're just gonna wander there. Gotta go. I'm gonna check with the hotel in the game. Also, I did the thing with Lenny, and I'm scared that we give me a bag seat. That's fair. I think as long as you're ready to mature, you're fine with, like, gameplay nudity, as long as you're not going to seek it out. I think it's the ruling that Twitch has put down on it. Because, you know, there is just times in-game that it happens, you know? I'm not actually watching, I'm just here. That's fair. I wouldn't watch me either. I'm not that amusing. Yeah, Levy, you're not that small. Like, generally, and you know, stats don't matter. I'm gonna stream TOS 2 tonight as well. Town of Salem, got it. Jump scares are jump scares, but intentional nudity is not allowed. Yeah, exactly. So, like, if I go into Baldur's Gate with the intent of romancing someone, that's not allowed. But, you know, if you wander in an encounter and there's, you know, nudity, like, they're not going to TOS you. Is my interpretation of the data given. For what it's worth, not a lawyer. I love the story of Red Dead Redemption 2 so much. I actually pause or mute video as I'm watching to focus on the game. Yeah, that's fair. When I'm playing it, I usually mute my other tab. Just so I can focus on the game. Well, yes, because we killed the one we were trying to eat. And we missed. Legit, when I shoot Red Dead Redemption 2, every time I've done it, I've spoken like a southern poke. It's funny, because I'm a cowboy, I have a rancher child. 2,000 acres of ranch land. Yeah, Phoenix, we do try and keep chat a little more, moderated here. We do have children in the community, but I'll allow that. If you need a general guideline, 16 plus. You know, I figure kids by these age at 16 are being exposed to most things, but, you know, they are still young, impressionable minds, you know? Howdy, Red. How's it going this morning? I try to watch my mouth in most chats. Well, that's the thing. Like, we are absolute monsters in Blue's chat someday, right? But, you know, the easiest way to put it, you know, one day was, hey, Blue, what? Just because we act one way in your chat doesn't mean that's how I want us to be here, right? And, you know, that was respected, and it was nice, easy conversation, right? But if I don't tell you guys what the expectation is, I don't get the right to be mad when someone does whatever we do, right? So, all the words I used were learned before 16. I don't know what's appropriate. I always speak in Southern drawl when I play Stardew for some reason. Hey, Fad. Can you do your Southern drawl, like, for an entire stream? Like, even when you're just speaking to chat? That'd be pretty cool. Been good day so far. Just got home for a 3-hour motorcycle ride with my dad and friend. 3-hour motorcycle ride. Let's go. Hi, Levy. I mean, I'm the most well-behaved in Blues. I'm the most well-behaved in Blues chat. Whatever could you be referring to? No, I am the most well-behaved in Blues chat. So this is Freya's home. What are you doing? Get over here. It's been 5 years. I've been away for so long. Not a night went by when I didn't dream about home. I can't believe I'm here. I am no longer the selfish child I was 5 years ago. Oops. I'll do what I can to help. I skipped text again. I help too. Me too. Let's go. Vermesia, realm of eternal rain. What can I do for my kingdom? This is not the time. I can do a southern accent, but I hate it so much. I picked it up against my will. That's true, Jamie. That's why I knew I could trust you as a mod. I'll make it a 200 follower reward type of deal, Jimmy. Alright, so my southern accent probably sucks. Nah, I like your Valiger accent. Alright, alright guys, Fed needs 86 followers. Now, I have 3 Twitch accounts, and I'm pretty sure I'm only following on 2 of them. So, that's step 1. is tell your friends to go follow Fen so I can make her do a Valley Girl accent for an entire stream. It will bring me joy, and Valley Girl and Southern are not the same. They're basically the same. Don't worry about it. Followed. Everyone makes 6 accounts. I don't know. I'm gonna assume Valley Girl is not the... You know what? I don't care. I'll take either. I will take Valley Girl or Southern. There's 2. I'm helping. Look at me helping people's communities grow. Damn it, Jimmy. I don't know why people trust me. Also, like, howdy partner and hey girl are not the same. They could be. Howdy girl. Everyone's dead. All my friends are dead. They're both annoying accents, but running adjacent to each other. Pretty much. Like, they're the same to me. It is them again. Most persistent they are. Black mages. Kill. I don't know whether I'm grateful or upset. Because you're a good mod in literally every chat. Except maybe Levy's. Yes, but I wish I had been there when the kid was acting up in Jay's chat, because I had been pushing for a ban for a little bit. Let me tell you though, I definitely did go in and unban them just so I could have the satisfaction of banning them. Yeah, that was before I was mod. I'm pretty sure that's the day that we picked up like 5 new mods in Jay's chat. There's a lot of us now. Valley Girl with a Southern California specific accent. I have it. Okay. It's still a Southern accent. Am I wrong? So hear me out. Hear me out, Levy. I don't think you have a Valley Girl accent. Yeah, I offered to Discord mod and she told me Twitch mod too. Well, let me tell you. If you don't want a Twitch mod for whatever reason, you can just unmod at Abby the Duck, and it will actually unmod you. You can always unmod yourself, and I have done that. Because there's chat communities that I go to, like, every once in a while that I've been modded in. And I'm like, I don't know you well enough to mod for you. I don't know what your channel's about. I don't know you. I have never spoken to you in other chats. I choose not to use it. Nah, I'm a good mod, I hope. Well, you know, you never know. You never know until you try, you know? I'm only Discord mod for Jay. Gradual pet. Get out of here. Don't petrify me. 10 turns. Slow. Okay, so you slowed the person that's petrified. I was mod once. Wipes away nostalgic tear. I only really want a mod for Jay. Except maybe Levy. And that's the story about how Abby joined the race to see who could mod for the most channels. If anyone's curious about that, Blue JJJJ has decided that she's going to mod for more channels than I do. I personally was not aware it was a contest, but here we are. She just came in one day and came at me with that, and I went, oh, okay. You know, like, what am I to do with that information? She gonna go for more than 13? More than Wreckage? I have 3, I think. You know, good for her. Yeah, everyone's gotta have goals in life. If you're curious about how many channels you mod for, TV slash. Here's a link, and it will list all the channels that you mod for or have been modded for. Levy, if you need a mod, I'm here. More than wreckage. I currently mod for 12 channels. Should be 13, but Pear timed me out again, so I lost my mod there. I mod for none. That makes me feel all goody-goody. Well, you know what? There you go. Don't say I never did anything to troll you. Jimmy! Damn it! Didn't you lose one? Yes, I did lose that one. But it's 13 without that. But Pear timed me out when we were all cheering bits earlier. Pear times me out every time I go and cheer offline bits, though, so that doesn't even surprise me. You broke my stream! Did you go into the mod dashboard? Because yes, that would be how I broke your stream. A mimic? Poor fan. You know, it did so automatically. You have to click the thing to go into the mod dashboard. It doesn't do it on its own. As far as I know, I've never had to do it on its own. I don't want to be a mod, so I unmod you, and then you go, you broke my stream. There's no pleasing, fan. No pleasing at all. Just always angry at poor little Jimmy. Yeah, I have to click into it too. Yeah, but I clicked the thing for a different stream, and now it automatically starts mod view for me whenever I go to a channel where I'm mod. That, I have never had that problem. Oops. Alright, you run away. Goodbye. I wonder if he has a unique item if I kill him or something. I mean, it's too late now, but... Yeah, I manually have to click into the mod dashboard every time, unless I go there from the panel in mod view. I have to click out of mod view to look at my own account. I don't know. That's weird, fan. You might have broken something. Other than my heart. Levy, did you clean out your mods yet? I don't know. Am I being fired? Oh, the bridge sheet's gonna break. Okay. So I can go down and get that treasure chest. Also, turns out I'm mod for a channel that belonged to the guy I was dating when I was 14. Okay. And you're like, what, 23 now? Question mark? I don't know. I don't know how old y'all are. But, like, some guy that you dated 10 years ago. Got it. I'm gonna pretend you're 23. Yes, I am. Good guess. I feel like you told me at one point. I feel like it came up in your chat. Like, I feel like you have mentioned your age. I've told you, yes. I didn't have to clean out. I know all my current mods. Hashtag fire James. I do need to go back and find out what we were talking about in June's chat when I said unmod me. Because I gotta assume that someone was up in arms over all my free fishes in the fishing minigame or something. Like, I gotta assume it was something like that. I'm not firing you, Jamie. I mean, you know what? You pay for friendship subscription. I guess I do get paid to mod. I'm not complaining. I thought that was you who said they had too many. Jay has 9 mods. I know that. You know what? We're gonna do something for a minute. I'm not going to show my browser real quick, but I'm gonna put us on just chatting. I'm going to open every channel that I mod for. And I'm gonna look at mod dashboard. And I'm going to see how many mods everyone has. Because that is a thing I have the capability of doing. 5 on an inactive account. 26 mods. 26 mods for one of these accounts. Stone has 8 of us. Though 2 of them are not people actively on Twitch. 7. I'm not going to name names of all these people. I'm mostly just curious. 5 for Levy. 4. One of them's a bot. 4. One of them's a bot. No, 2 of them are bots. 16. That's a lot. That's a lot, and these are all people that I've seen in this chat. Interesting. Though one of these is the same person with 2 accounts. But that's a lot. 4. 2 of them are bots. 11. 2 of them are bots. So 9 active mods for Jay. And 2. So maybe Jay. When did I get the diamond? 2 days ago? Question mark. You're here all the time, Racket. You're here. You're a valued member of the community. You know, I want to recognize that. Morning, everyone. Morning, Stone. We were looking at how many mods everyone has. Because someone has a lot of mods, and we couldn't remember who it was. I'm afraid to freaking time you out after last time. Whoa. Morning, Stone. I love how ping works. I hear Jimmy read out the messages before I read in chat. When did I get diamond? I have 1 mod. I still haven't modded Jay yet. Thanks for the sub, Stone. I appreciate your friendship subscription. Enjoy your squirrel emotes for another month. If you did not see, I replaced the sleeping cow with a little cozy squirrel. Chipmunk. They're chipmunks. If they got the tail stripes, they are chipmunks. That's the visual indicator. Haven't modded Jay yet. 11 a.m. and just woke up. Today's going to be a good day. Honestly, I love sleeping in. Any day I sleep in is a good day. Yeah, exactly. How do you know? I have 2 mods. Jimmy and my fiance who barely watched this stream. How did I just realize it? Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for the support these last few months. I'm happy to do it, Stone. Like, you know, early on, I really enjoyed the Planet Zoo. Just as a background thing to watch on the other monitor. Resolution's real bad. Can't read text on it. We went over that yesterday. I need to get another monitor. But yeah, we're happy to do it, Stone. Squirrel emotes. Yeah, I need to drive Levy still in bed. Levy has not even moved to the couch yet. Oh, and we go back to the gameplay scene. All the new people. So this is the overlay. But we also have, for your perusal, a Pokemon themed overlay. Which is super fun. No, stay and accept the bed. It's comfy embrace, exactly. So this was for when we were playing Pokemon Infinite Fusion. I might remove this Pokemon that fainted thing and make the chat box a bit wider though, because I always forget to update how many Pokemon we have faint anyway. And then we also have a retro Game Boy one that we made for playing Secrets of Veronis, which I thought was super fun. And the chat box is cut off because something happened to it. Haven't seen him since 3 a.m. That's fair. Alright, so back to the real game. Welcome to my Just Chatty stream where I do everything except play the game that we said. I want to sue Microsoft. You know what, Fen? I'll ask. Why? What? How? For what reason? God damn it. All our friends are dead. Loot? No loot? Door? Go to the balcony, yes. Ciao. Hey, you're alive. Ugh. Get the bell by the bed and go to the palace. Protect the king, please. There's a bell by the bed. Got it. Okay. There's a bell by the bed. Check under bed. Receive protection bell. I don't make my layout an avatar variant for Celeste. How do you make your own avatar for Celeste? I saw that people were doing that. Received ether. Because they updated something in Minecraft Launcher, and now I need to open Microsoft Store in order for Microsoft Launcher to recognize I have and a copy of this launcher. Oh yeah, that's freaking wild. Anyways, going to lurk while cleaning the house. Chat with you later. Alright, Stoney, see you later. Enjoy your lurkies. Thanks again for renewing your friendship subscription. Should I change the thank you message when someone subs to be thank you for renewing your friendship subscription, or is that a little much? It'd be really funny, I think. It would bring me great joy to do, but it might be a bit much. It makes me very sadly spaghetti. I like changing my character outfit per game. Oh, okay. Oh, for your I gotcha. For your actual stream. Yes, not much. Very funny. That being said, I'm also leery about having a message. These aren't the basilisks I know and love. What are the basilisks you know and love, I guess would be the question. Because the basilisk I know and love has a 180 millimeter Earthshaker cannon, and it is 180 centimeter Earthshaker cannon is from the world of Warhammer 40k. The ones that are snaky and don't have 6 paws. But yeah, anyone that has played Warhammer knows the fear and pain of going up against a Imperial Basilisk. And it is very much something I do not enjoy. I also don't play a lot of Warhammer anymore, though, so it's not something I particularly have to worry about either. What? Warhammer? Thanks, fan. Thanks for the hug. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the robot farming minigame. Wow, we have Mega Tomato. We sure do. I'm just gonna leave the Mega Tomato there. Kinda like it. Doesn't hurt anything. Not like we need the space. Ring bell. More coffee. The bell in your hand and the doorbell are ringing. Must harvest. The bell in your hand. Let me tell you, how many bells we've shattered just by ringing them? These Burmesians do not make things to last. Zudane. Burmesia's royal palace is beyond these steps. It must be in ruins, just like everything else. I can't bear to see it like that. Tamu Bell. I understand, but we can't go back now. We have to find out who's behind this. I want to find out who those guys were, and why I look like them. Look, Vivi's scared too, but we have to face reality. Come on, Freya, it'll be okay. Vivi. Do you really know what you're doing? The answers you speak may forever change your life for the worse. Yeah, but I have to. I have to find out who I am. I'm scared. But what if I'm not even human? Vivi. What are you talking about? I'm not human, but you definitely human. Someone's coming. Jimmy, are you up to date on the JoJo Siwa drama? No, I am not. Should I read about this at work today? Burmesian soldier, Dan. Who are you? Are you in league with the black mages? No. You're lying. There's a black mage right behind you. No, I didn't do anything. I would never hurt anyone. No, it's super unimportant, but still fun to me. Fair. Lies. He's telling you the truth. Freya? It's good to see you, Dan. Damn, I haven't seen you in years. Where have you been? Actually, this isn't the best time to talk. We've got to get out of here fast. There are black mages swarming all over this place. Bye, guys. What are you waiting for? Where is the king? I don't know. I didn't see him in the palace. Well, I'm going. I've got my own family to worry about. Freya, forget about the king and get out of here. We're no match for those black mages. I will protect my home and my king at any cost. Let's go to the palace. Death. Death. Okay, can I... There is a treasure chest here, but I can't get to it. She tried to pull a shift from kids content to adult content, but she advertised it to bits and saying that she was the first to do this in her generation. No one has done this dramatic of a change and stuff yet. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Come on, dear. We have to go now. I can't move anymore. Go on without me. No, I can't do that. Remember that promise we made to each other in front of Master Giza Maluke? How could I forget? But my only wish now is for you and our child to survive. Please, bear a healthy child, darling. Raise him to be strong. Oh, Cal. It's too dangerous to stay here. You have to escape to Lindblum. I'm sure Regent Sid will protect you. But my husband, he was hurt by those black mages. He can't move. How can we possibly escape to Lindblum? Look out. She basically tried to pull off my... Yeah, exactly. Whew, that was close. It was a massive fail. Her first song since its change has 3.3 million dislikes. That's a lot of dislikes. Jeez, thanks. Thank you. Wait, Cal, are you alright? Yeah, we survived somehow. Can you give me a hand? Sure. Thanks again, pal. Maybe I'll see you again in Lindblum. By then, my kids will be bored, and you can definitely have to come see them. I say all this to make the following joke. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Take care. I still want to explore this room. Oh, that's it? That's the room? Is it just... Alright, never mind. I didn't want to explore that room. Oh, wait. Hold up. Hold one. There's doors here. I am the cleverest. That's a large treasure chest. Phoenix down. You know, giving me a tent and a Phoenix down does not fill me with hope for what's coming next. Hey, look, another mimic. Mom, can we go see Miley Cyrus? No, we have Miley Cyrus at home. The Miley Cyrus at home, Jojo Siwa. You know, that probably would have been funnier if you hadn't had to explain it to me. That's my fault for not being up on all these things. I'm sorry. Well, at least Moon understood. I am the reason we can't have nice things. Sad violin. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we have tons of gold now. You are the nice thing. I was supposed to drag myself into bed. I'm expecting that there's a but here. Thanks, Moon. I try. Alright, oops. That was me turning around. Okay. Well, we're indoors and it's dry. Hey, can I have that spear? Is there anything here we can use? Yeah, there's a spear behind you that clearly stands out. Is that mine now? This spear. Yeah, that's what I was looking at, Freya. It's pretty light and easy to use. Receive mithril spear. Alright, let's go beat up some black mages. Nope, I haven't. That being said, and Moon contributes to the shirtless stream challenge. Come on, you know I don't mean you. I know. But, never mind. BV. You know I'm just going to keep extending that. You're never going to get those points back, right? It is your savings account forever. Hey, a Moogle. Can I have this? Lightning Staff. Stiltskin. Well, look who we have here. Hey, buddy, do you want to buy something? Sure, what do you got, Stiltskin? Here's what I got. Soft, high potion, ether. You want to buy them for 330? Yes. Soft, high potion, ether. Thanks. This will keep me going for another week or so. I can't stand all this rain. Alright. Atla. Mog Shop. The Moogle sells things. I just added Gordon Ramsay violin sound to my sound alerts. Then we have a chance to actually complete it. I don't see the downside. The quality of my streams just automatically improved by 50%. Oh, we do if they keep extending it. Yes, Levy. We do keep extending it. I have no downside to extending it. Already equipped. One more. One more. One more. Allegedly 3. Already equipped. We will reach it one day. And if you decide to end it before we reach it, one of us can probably buy James from James. I mean, yes, if you get that, you get my account. If we all save out the amount and then donate all in one go, he won't have the chance to extend it. Win-win. Yes, but you can only donate 2,000 per stream. So the ideal situation is that you guys get me 500,000 viewers and then do it all in one go. What? Scam, I don't make the rules. Moggy to Atla. Thanks for delivering the letter. From Moggy, Kupo. I heard that Stiltskin is heading your direction, Kupo. I've never met him. Tell me what he's like if you meet him, Kupo. Check and see if he travels with a map of the entire world with rare items like the rumor says, Kupo. Stiltskin is my hero. I'll give him you this in exchange for delivery. A Kupo nut. I have a favor to ask. I want you to deliver a letter to Monav. Okay. Thanks, Kupo. Tent. Rest. Save. Rigged, but you do. I believe in us, Fen. Don't worry. We can beat the system. So Moon is gonna hack my computer and just start and end my stream like 100 times just so you guys can donate your points without me canceling it. I think that's your best strategy at that point. Alright, Steelskin, you got anything else to say? Nope. You forget, my fiance is a programmer. We might reach it at this time next year. Okay, so just for perspective, 1 billion channel points. So 1 billion channel points, over 2,000. So you're looking at 500,000 streams. Now, even then, ignoring the limits there, if you're subbed, you get 120 channel points, plus call it 100 an hour from the bonus is 220. So 220 times 1.2. So you get 264 channel points an hour. So 1 billion over 264 is still 3.8 million viewing hours of this channel. Oh, for one person, yeah. I can donate 11K right now. All I got. I mean, you could. That requires you showing up to every stream to donate 2,000 a stream. It is incentive for you guys to come back. We are not alone, Jimmy. I mean, it's still 3.8 million viewing hours, Moon. Together, we stand strong. Jeez, this is terrible. Freya, I'm sorry, but from the looks of this, I don't think the king made it. I wonder if Dagger's alright. I don't think Dagger came here. I wonder where she went. We're gonna leave her to her wallowing. Vivi, let's go see what's over there. Community goal. I mean, it is a community goal. Though I think a lot of people gave up on it long ago. There's someone inside the palace. What are you waiting for? Get up here. Freya? You make it sound so... Yeah, exactly. Punishment. Guess I'll start here. Okay. Hold one. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna do a quick BRB because my stomach is bothering me, and then I'll do the push-ups when I get back. Oh, people are rioting. Alright, what did I miss? Is that code for I'm gonna take a poop? Right to my desk. I do the lurkies for the nappy nappies. Alright, enjoy your nap, Wreckage. Shirtless stream, Wreckage salutes. Bye. Pretty sure it was cold indeed. Yeah, it was absolutely cold. I ate a lot of spicy food yesterday and it's not agreeing with me. Like a lot. Like everything I ate was spicy yesterday. And my tummy is all rumbly now. I made red curry, I had stuffed peppers, I had Korean chicken. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I do like spicy food, but when I eat it for all my meals, my stomach does get, you know, not so great, right? But also, like, I didn't have a lot of protein yesterday. And when that happens, like, my stomach just hurts. But I don't actually need to use the bathroom. So it's a weird thing that I'm unsure about what the issue is sometimes. Come on. Oops, I am still tapped out. And I'm allegedly still on a BRB. I'm the type of Dutch with blue hair and close to blonde. I assume that you mean blue eyes. Which we know because you have the big ol' just chatting screen. And yet, I can easily eat spicy food for all my meals. I can eat spicy food for all my meals. My issue is that a lot of the spicy food I eat doesn't have a lot of protein in it, except for the Korean chicken. Because, like, yesterday I came home and just, like, sauteed veggies and made red curry with it. You know, no protein, no carbs. I just had curry and veggies, you know. But I wanted a quick and easy meal when I got home at 11 o'clock at night. He had me eat way too spicy nasty food and just forced me to eat it even if it was too spicy for my mom. That's fair. But, like, my problem then is that my last meal of the day, when on a Friday or Saturday, happens around 11 p.m., which is, one, outside of the window I normally eat in. Because I normally only eat between noon and 8 p.m. for my intermittent fasting. So I eat outside my window, and I'm not making proper meals. So what I need to do is do better with meal prep on those days and bring more food to work with me. So I'm not eating when I get home, you know? But I've been really bad at meal prep lately, and it's been a lot of meals outside my window, and that also throws off my system. So it's a combination of things that happened yesterday. Not eating properly, eating outside my meal window, too much spicy food. Oh, geez, yeah, that's very valid. I can understand that can upset your tummy. With oily or greasy foods, though. Yeah, no, like, I can eat potato chips and, like, that kind of stuff all day. And, you know, it has the regular consequences of having too much carbs. But, like, just sitting down and eating a whole bag of chips, I'll feel fine while I'm eating it. I could probably start a second bag of chips, and then it'll hit me, like, an hour later. Then I'll be like, I feel gross. And I don't know if it's a psychological thing, where, like, I'm annoyed at myself for eating a whole bag of chips, because I know I shouldn't. Because as I get older, I try to cut back on sugar. I try to cut back on, you know, salt. It doesn't stop me from some days, right? Like, if I reach back here, I have 4 packs of cookies. I have 2 boxes of candy, granola bars, like Nutrigrain bars. Like, I have so many snacks in here. Because I get so hungry. But also, like, even though I do the intermittent fasting, like, I know enough about myself if I'm hungry, I should eat, you know? So I'm not super strict on the 12 to 8. You know, sometimes I'll eat 11, and like the latest I generally eat is like 9 if I start cooking at 8. But this eating at midnight lately is really doing a number on me, you know? Because that's just far later than my body's used to. Who is that? I knew she was behind all this. What do you mean, new? I decided to return to Burmecia because I heard rumors that Braun had set her sights on our kingdom. Then that guy standing next to her, that must be Beatrix, Alexandria's general. Eating at midnight also messes me up. I don't do intermittent fasting. I didn't for the longest time. And then I started realizing that I was super nauseous when I was eating first thing in the morning. So, like, what ideally I should do, I think that is just a human thing, maybe. But, like, what I should do is not do a 16-hour window. I should do a 12-hour window, so like 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. would probably be better. Because then eating slightly outside the window affects my body less. Because your body gets used to routine, right? Like, I can go to bed at 2 a.m. and get up at 6 a.m. every day because that's my daily routine. And then if I wake up and go back to sleep, you know, that's fine. But my body does just wake up naturally at 6 a.m. every day. So, you know, setting an alarm for an hour earlier isn't a big deal to my body, you know? When I have to get up at 5 a.m. to go to work for 7. That's Beatrix? Yeah, 16 hours, Moon. The cold-blooded knight who knows no mercy. Beatrix. Beatrix? Yes, Beatrix? I hear there are many fierce warriors out in the world. Some more powerful than even I. Beatrix of Alexandria in particular. They say her swordsmanship is the best in the land. Sir Fratley, do you still insist on going on your journey? Yes, please understand, Freya. Right now, Burmecia is at peace, while other nations are slowly but surely gaining power. I don't know if my spirit alone is enough to protect Burmecia, which is precisely why I must go out into the world. Sir Fratley, I don't think I can live on my own, not without you. Freya, you're going to be fine. Trust your strength, and have faith in your destiny. Once I complete my journey around the world, I will return to Burmecia. Freya Simp, then promise you one more time that you will return. I promise. Fratley. You never came back. You've left me with nothing except rumors of your death. Are you a Freya Simp fan? I couldn't believe it. I still won't believe it. Never, not until I witness proof of your death with my own eyes. I will travel across the world forever if I must. I have no idea who this is. Freya is this one in red with the little ears here. Zidane, are you alright? But I like the name Freya, that's fair. Yes. I was just thinking about the past. You still can't get over him, huh? Who is that? I find this rain quite pleasant. That's a man? Sir, where's all your clothes? Sir, you're gonna catch a cold. It feels as though the raindrops are blessing our victory. This is a great victory for us, Kuja. Your black mages made this conquest so simple. Final Fantasy was ahead of its times. My only concern now is finding the King of Burmecia. We must take care of him once and for all and prevent these rats from ever rising up again. Beatrix, what's taking so long? I don't know, Your Majesty. I've ordered Zorn and Thorn to search the perimeter, but there's been no word so far. Men in lingerie armor. I will join them and lead the search right away. Yeah, Beatrix has more clothes than you. You're wasting your time. What? Rats often look for new homes when they sense an earthquake. They probably moved to the sandy treehouse by now. So, you see, it's too late. The king has already turned tail and fled. Sandy treehouse. Surely you don't mean... Clara? It'll be quite difficult if they escape to Clara. Clara. Unless we can get through that sandstorm, it'll be impossible to attack them. Sneaky little rats. Kuja, what do you think? Surely with your powers, there must be something you can do. Of course, Your Majesty. I will present you with a marvelous display of my power. I am certain you will be most pleased. I wonder if you would gather your troops near Clara. I'm certain those filthy rats will retaliate in full force, and my black mages may not be enough. Sounds like we got trouble. That sinister man. Who is he? Beats me. I've never seen him before. Well, it sounds like they're going to Clara. I've always wondered why people call it the City of Illusion. Because she's the queen and she's overheating for some reason, I guess. I don't know. I don't know either. Clara has remained in isolation for 100 years. If my people escape to there, they'll be safe, at least for a while. What's this place like? The people of Clara are originally from Burmecia. Long ago, they severed ties with Burmecia with a trivial conflict. Yeah, men in lingerie, Abby. Now, the kingdom is at peace, shielded by a large sandstorm. Look, there's someone else coming. What is he thinking? Burmecia will never fall. Prepare to die. You wish to fight me? Beatrix of Alexandria? Beatrix? I commend your courage, but I will show you no mercy. Hold it. You'll have to deal with us first. We'll take care of these. Go find the king. Protect him with your life. Thank you, Freya. Haha, I've never been so humiliated in my life. I once killed 100 knights single-handedly. To me, you two are nothing more than insects. So this is where she one-shots the party and then spares us, right? Shock. I'm sorry, 600 damage? Help? Miss, okay. A phoenix down. Spear. Thunder slash. Okay. You got anything else for me? Jump. Couldn't steal anything. She vibe. Yeah. I wonder how many hit points she has. Like, is this one of those situations where I can't win anyways? Shock. Yeah, 600 damage per shock. Freaking bonkers. Okay, we're gonna go for the big brain play here. So Pumpkinhead does damage, as I explained, based on how much damage she's taken. Dodge is the answer to this, it seems. Yeah, apparently. So, the question is, can I get Quina up and keep her alive long enough to do a Pumpkinhead? Okay. Oh, she does lightning damage. So Freya can carry this fight on her own, because she can't kill Freya. And if Freya's alive, she'll defend. So Freya doesn't... Nope, that wasn't lightning damage. Okay, I vastly misunderstood the situation. Item. Oops. Phoenix down. Freya. Okay, Phoenix down. Okay, Zidane, that was a strange move, and not the strategy at all. Shock. Okay, shock is not lightning damage. I have learned this now. Oh. You are no match for me. Ignorant fools. Maybe. Apparently it's a fight that you can't win, though. How ridiculously weak. Isn't there anyone who is worthy of facing me? Come, Beatrix. We must prepare to attack Clara. Yes, your majesty. Now, what do we have here? Another filthy rat, and... This boy could become a problem. Did they just kidnap Vivi? Jimmy, go drink ginger honey tea. No, I'm just dying in general, Fan. It's like 90% a hydration issue because I drink so much coffee in the morning. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did Kuja just do a hair flip and walk away from me? Really thought that was going to be Queen to start singing. I'm sorry. Kuja does a hair flip and walks away and then escapes on like a dragon? There was a freaking dragon here the whole time? I got questions. Starting with, why didn't they just make me fight the dragon? There's been a lot of trouble lately. Oh, you mean about Burmecia? I heard that they were attacked by an army of soldiers wearing pointy hats. Why are fantasy villains so hot? I don't know. I'm gonna go fight on the front line. Instead, I'm brought away in this stinky place. Alright, Fan, here's my question for you because of that statement. Who is your fantasy villain crush? Really? I don't like wars. Why would someone start a war? First, Sephiroth. That guy who passed through here with a huge bag. Did he look suspicious to you? No, I don't think so. But weren't you the one who thought he was suspicious? You know me. I'm always like that. I'm telling you, people who eat pickles are nice people. I envy him. Gizzle pickles are the only pickles I can't eat. You're really confusing, you know that? I know. Why do you think I ended up here? I know nothing about any other Final Fantasy game, so that's my whole list. Yes, but there's villains in other video games. The conductor's head will be arriving at Summit Station soon. Prin. Ahem. Miss Dagger? Oh, yeah, any villain. She's sleeping. The princess believes that what she heard about Queen Braun. Queen Braun would never start a war. It's all a misunderstanding. She will see that when she talks to the queen. I need not concern myself with such matters. My only mission is to protect the princess. Summit Station. Summit Station. Thank you very much. Take care. You'll have to wait a while until the car to Alexandria arrives. How long will it be? It arrives when this car returns to Bowden Station, so... about as long as you spent in the car. Why don't you just go wait in the rest area up ahead? Okay. What's wrong, Steiner? Princess? Hey, what did I say about... It's Alexandria. We're finally home. Really? Loki, Sephiroth, I need a moment to think about this. Gotta come up with a weird-ass wild card. Got it. We're home. But I still can't see the castle. Princess, Alexandria may only mean the castle to you, but... Hey, you're making fun of me for being naive? No, I'm not. It's okay, let's go. Who are you? Do you know how the cable cars work? Yes. Good. Why not go to the rest area? Okay, goodbye. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have my cards with me. I'm more comfortable out here. The rest area is full of rowdy men. I want to stay by his side, but I have my work too. This must be the rest area. Let's gather information while we wait for the car to Alexandria. I can't believe I'm stuck here, working in the middle of nowhere. Alright, we're gonna play some cards. I'm still only vaguely aware of how this card game works. Kylo Ren is 8. Fair. Okay. Okay, I'm clearly misunderstanding something here. Yeah, I am vastly misunderstanding how this game works. Okay. Okay. Oh, the girl from Kim Possible. Shigo. I think that's her name in any case. So I think my struggle with this game is that I don't know how to calculate, like, the attack values. Because, like, what does OP00 mean, you know? Yeah, sure. Yeah, Shigo. Any female near automata villain. Shigo is best girl. Fair. Okay. And then that goes in that corner. Okay, so that goes there. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, so that goes there. We beat that. That beats that. That beats that. Okay, so we're winning 3-6. So if we go here, we can't lose. Okay, and I get one of the cards I defeated. Both of them aren't very good. I assume 1M01 is better than 1M00. South Gate serves as a gate to airships, as well as cable car travelers. But the gate's broken right now. The airships can't pass through. No, I want to talk to the chef. How's business? Do you sell anything special? Yes, you guys try our famous bundt cake. The perfect gift for the family. Take one home today for your loved ones. It's the world famous Southgate bundt cake. Alright, interesting. Hey, I'm Moogle. Hello? Nonza, I think I have a letter for you. Give Nonza a letter. A letter for Grimo. Kupo, thanks for the delivery. I feel so sad whenever I see Mary, that part-time worker. Have you ever fallen in love? I've never fallen in love before, Kupo. If watching someone else in love is so difficult, I wonder how difficult it is to actually fall in love myself. I'm never gonna fall in love. It's just not worth it. I have a favor to ask. I would like you to deliver the letter to Mochos. Thanks. Save. Save. Let's save. Save. Writing data, please wait. Okay, cool. And Baldur's Gate gets special category. Raphael, Orin, Minthara, Mizora. In that order. What's up, Steiner? I'm mapping out a plan for the rest of our journey. The car to Alexandria will be arriving shortly. What was that? The car to Lindblom just departed. I missed my ride. That voice sounds familiar. Oop, treasure. Phoenix down. Alright. I don't know, I'm overwhelmed. Too many attractive people. That's... I missed my ride. What am I gonna do now? How the heck should I know? You're the one who wanted to watch the scenery while eating Southgate bunt cake. I'm gonna be late returning to Lindblom. There's nothing we can do. I won't tell the boss. Thanks, buddy. Let's eat another bunt cake. Jeez. Womp womp. You know what? I too am overwhelmed because there's too many attractive people in this chat. Scoundrels. Are you here to kidnap the princess again? Who's the big tin man? What? How dare you? He's the captain of the Knights of Pluto. Oh yeah, you're one bad actor. So you could riz me, but I can't riz you? I see how it is. Fen, there is a redeem down below. You can spend your acorns to riz me. You could also just type things in chat and I'll probably just read them out loud anyways. Grr, have you no respect? You can do whatever you want, Fen. You're a fully grown woman. You're Marcus, right? What are you doing here? Princess, what are you doing here? Hey, check it out. It's the princess. When we escaped from the evil forest. Princess, you shouldn't waste your breath on these criminals. When we escaped from evil forest. Alright. Princess. Steiner, that's enough. What? Can't I even talk to my friends? Friends? But they're... Albert Steiner. Yes, ma'am. He's been scolded. How embarrassing. I see how it is. No, I raised you a few days ago and you were like, Fen, you're engaged. I'm going to tell Mr. Fen. Alright. Excuse me while I still go DM him again. See, here's the thing. And hear me out on this, Fen. If you riz me, you're actively hitting on me while you're engaged. Or flirting with me in any case. Spaghetti returns. Now, if I hit on you and you reject it, that's okay. Because you're engaged. And, you don't have to accept my advances. You see how that works? Not everything in life has to be reciprocal. Because the conditions are different. Besides, I wasn't hitting on just you. I was hitting on everyone in general. What if I just want to show off my Riscos? Alright, let's see what you got then, Fen. 1 hour free pass. Do whatever you want. The cable car to Alexandria has arrived. It's here. But you're going to Lindblom. I know that. But you're going to Alexandria. Yeah, I'm heading to Trano. I'll see you off. Sweating. Yeah, now that you're put on the spot, right? Marcus is going to Trano too? Let's go, Steiner. Steiner, are you mad at me? No, ma'am, I'm coming along. Get your supplies together before you cross the border. Okay. Air racket and mithril rod. And we broke. Sell. Okay, I have no idea what we need and don't need. So, I know that we have a fork equipped. And I know that we have a javelin equipped. We just got a mithril spear. And a needle fork, so those are good. I can only assume that we don't need all of these. Okay, buy. So we got an arrow racket. We'll get a mithril rod. We have a glass armlet, so we'll get another one. Silver gloves and mithril gloves. We have 2 silver gloves. We'll get a mithril glove. We have those. We have that. We have that. Iron helm is an upgrade. Bar boot is an upgrade. Bronze vest we have. Linen cuirass we have. Okay. Now, if I'm smart, I will actually go through and equip items before I go running off into the nether. Life silence is shell. Okay, we'll pick up life silence. We'll get scan first. Then we'll switch to the next upgrade. We'll just take the headgear because it's a straight up defense upgrade. Antibody and 5 more evade, sure. We'll learn jelly. And nothing there. Sweating. Can I show off my wrist skills at my own pace? Okay, but you only get 3. Before I tell Mr. Fenn. Honestly, I don't even know if your fiance would even care. I just like making the joke. Like, your relationship is your business, right? You know, I just like making jokes about it. I don't think anyone has managed to make me uncomfortable with their Riz yet. I don't think he would either, because, like, he peripherally knows me, you know? He's aware of my existence. I think I would explain, he would laugh. Yeah, you'd be like... So Jimmy said something stupid, and he'd be like, as Jimmy does. And you'd be like, and now I have to Riz him. And he'd be like, weird. You know, I feel like he'd have more the action of, that's weird, than actually caring, you know? Just judging by the limited interaction I've had with him. He'd be like, naturally. Yeah, I have to go Riz Jimmy. And he'd be like, as everyone does. Good luck. Yeah, I'll save our bro. No, he would then say, what's Riz again? He'd be like, whatever, and then he'd be like, what's Riz? Princess, let's go inside. That's fair. We'll be targeting to Alexandria soon. Honestly, for the longest time, I didn't even know what Riz was, so I'm not even surprised. Now departing. It was around the time that I started playing Baldur's Gate that I actually learned, apparently. I mean, not apparently. Like, that is the true facts of it. I still don't really get it. Riz is short for charisma. So you're showing off how charismatic and charming you are. Or are you going to Trano, Marcus? To save our brother. Who? There's only one man I call bro. That's Blank. We've been gathering info to cure his petrification. We finally learned about an item called Super Soft that cures all forms of petrification. Super Soft sounds like the ultimate, turn off, if you know what I mean. I shoot and hope for the best. I had to explain after my friends called him the Riz Master. Why are so many of them so cringe then? PG stream, Jimmy. Jeez. I didn't explicitly say anything. Fan is fine. What about Senna? Senna's going to the Chancellor's hideout in Lindblom to tell the others. I see. It's my turn for questions. Yes? Where's Zidane? Yeah, he just said super soft. We separated in Lindblom. Got rid of him as soon as he got you to Lindblom, huh? How could you say that? It's only because Zidane kept treating me like a child. I don't care about him. Fine, then I don't know anything. Say, Marcus, is there any way I can help? Help with what? Well, I was partially responsible for what happened, so... No thanks, we'll be fine on our own. But wouldn't it be better if... What was that? It might be engine trouble. Please remain in your seats while I check. No one is in their seats except for Mary. Ah. It's a demon. A demon with a pointy hat. Wait. There's glass windows. You didn't need to go outside to see that there was a... Are you guys stupid? A pointy hat. What's the relationship between Dagger and Zane? Vivi? What's wrong? Dagger was kidnapped by Zidane. TLDR. What's going on? Mission. Retrieve Princess alive. Isn't that the one we saw in the cargo ship? Monster, I'll finish you off this time. Wait, Steiner. Tell me something. Why do you want to capture me? Princess, it's too dangerous. Please stand back. Mission. Retrieve Princess alive. It's no use. It doesn't understand. But... eliminate all. Robot demon? Yeah, pretty much. Imagine I had unlocked any abilities. A steepled hat? I saw his hat. At least they scale this boss fight down, because they know that we're not as high a level as the other part of the party. Because this could have been real bad, you know? Blizzard. White magic. Kier. Marcus. Marcus hits for twice as much as Steiner, so that's special. Girl playing lacrosse. Yeah, pretty much. That was my thought when I saw it. Like, I don't understand how this wind staff works if I'm just throwing things at them, you know? Welcome back from ad jail, y'all. If you sat through ads, please tell me what they're selling you. Blizzard. Nope, fire. White magic. Marcus. But it's smart game design that they scale the difficulties encounter down, knowing that we have less characters to work with, and these characters are lower level than our other characters. Because like this could have been an insanely hard fight if this mage was doing as much damage to the other enemies we've been fighting, right? Where we're taking like 200 to 300 damage a hit, and that's on me for not changing out gear, and you know, going with the natural upgrades for sure. So like what I need to be doing is more level grinding to make sure I'm learning skills and upgrading gear. We're frozen, it looks like. Wait, I think I equipped something that gives me access to the scan spell. Impact crushes the enemy. I'm sorry. You did what to Marcus? Scan. How many hit points do you have? You know, because I don't do this at the start of combat like a smart person. Okay. That gave me no information. I am glad I spent the time and effort doing that. White magic. Pansair, protect. Okay. So no life spell. That was the other item that we could have equipped. So we'll do a Phoenix down. We'll heal Marcus. Steiner will item, potion Marcus, and hope Marcus doesn't die to this thunder. Okay. Steiner limit breaks. Marcus attacks. We hear Steiner. And we were one hit away from winning. Once again, a not helpful trance RNG. Zero experience points? What a rip. Robbed. Why? Why? What did it want with me, princess? Vermisio was attacked by an army of black mage soldiers. I know. Those mages wiped out the people of Vermisia. Who would do such a thing? Are you serious? How ignorant can you be? What do you mean? Stop it, Steiner. I know who did it. Princess? We're almost in Alexandria. I must go to the castle and see my mother. She'll listen to me. I think we're almost there. So you already heard about the attack on Burmecia? Of course, I'm not like Steiner. You've changed. Me? You mean the way I talk? No, not just that. Well, a lot has happened. Oh, speaking of which. Yeah? I've been through tons of battles. I'm a seasoned pro now. What are you talking about? We need to find Supersoft to save Blank, right? You're gonna come along even if I refuse, right? Of course I am. This is so exciting. I've always wanted to see the marvelous architecture of Treno. I can hardly wait. On second thought, she hasn't changed that much. Take care. The road splits up ahead. Go right to reach Treno and left to reach Dolly. Oh, what? Item shop Vega. Working hard to provide you with the best selection of items. It's Mary! We found Mary's job. Her gerb. We'll take 2 tents, Mary. We'll give him items that we have lots of. That way, if we lose them when he leaves the party, we don't lose anything, you know? Okay. Sign. No amount of hardship can tear our 2 countries apart. 11th region of Lindblom, Sid 8. The Berkmea cable cars were built to commemorate the 20th anniversary of friendship between Lindblom and Alexandria. Well, isn't that nice? The village Dolly is behind this gate. You gotta go to the other gate if you want to go to Treno. What if I want to go beyond this gate? Why can't I go to Dolly? I feel like I'm being railroaded, y'all. This is a very broken bridge. What down here? Treasure! 1610 gil. That's a very strange number. Alright. Hey, we gotta lower the gate first. Show me your gate pass. Yep, this is it. Hey, will you lower the gate? Be careful out there. Oh, I had a job interview today. How did that go, Fan? How was your job interview? Tell me things. Save. Save. Let's save. Yes, let us. Well, I have a job now. Alright. So, I'd say it went well. But do you like this job? Because sometimes we just take whatever jobs, you know, we can get, you know.
Not what we can get, but like, we take a job even though it's not the one we so desired, you know? Sometimes I apply for like 3-4 jobs and, you know, I don't get the one I wanted, but, you know, I'll take one that's still a good fit. I have the salary and work hours I want. I have a job I'm content with. That's good. But does that change the hours that you're available to stream? Like, are you going to have to change your stream schedule because of this? Or is Tuesday, Thursday still good for you? The work itself is fun as well. That's good. Glad to hear it. That bird just healed itself. I did not heal myself after that last fight. Tuesday stays, Thursday will be interchangeable. Well, sometimes you've been doing Friday, so that tracks. That's good. Honestly, until a couple weeks ago, I didn't even know that you didn't have a job. Tent. 1 week Thursday, then next week no next stream. Oh, that's not so bad because it's predictable, right? You'll know in advance, so you can post it on your Discord or whatever. And you know, like if you have time and so desire, you can always pop on for a short bonus stream. You know, like if suddenly you decide that you have some time on Wednesday, you can just be like, hey, like, you know, tomorrow I'm gonna pop on for a couple hours and we'll hang out, right? Like, you know, like Wednesday mornings for me. Because my morning streams start around when you normally end. But, like, Wednesday mornings are sometimes streams, sometimes not streams, right? For me. But, you know, like, yeah, usually on the Tuesday night, I tell people, hey, like, tomorrow morning we're gonna pop on and play whatever weird game, you know? Yeah, I might go for more evening streams that last shorter than 5 hours. Well, that's the thing, like, I looked it up. The first stream that I popped in on was March 5th. But, like, I feel like that first stream, you only went for, like, 3.5, 4 hours that I popped in on. Because you were finishing up around when I got home, and I left the store at, like, 7. So I would have gotten home at around 7:30 or 8. That might have been my second or third stream. Yeah, maybe. Okay, do me a favor, Fen. Go on your creator dashboard and go to your followers list and find me the names of, like, your first 9 followers. Because I'm mildly curious, like, how early on I followed. And if I have the names, I can go into... I can just type in there, pull up their user cards in your chat and, like, figure out date-wise, maybe not time-wise, which follower I actually was, since I have unfollowed and refollowed like 4 times by now, because that's the type of person I am. Though I am curious if I actually managed to unfollow and refollow in time to be 100. Because I know that at that time, I did that, but you also got 2 more followers. So I'm either 100 or 101 by that reckoning. But, you know, I am being a responsible person and actually leveling up my skills like I said I was going to. First 9 is not you for sure? Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know how early on I followed. I don't even know when your first stream was, Fan. For 5 are friends, 2 are art bots, 2 actual people. Okay. But also, like, I can't even remember who else was in chat that morning, so I can't even go based off of that, right? But there wasn't a lot of us around that day. I think there was only, I want to say four people around. And you were one of them. No Namer was there that morning. I know that. Was probably cars, salt, or maybe. I don't know. It's one of those things I'm mildly curious about because I always follow and unfollow people, but I know it's one of those things that also doesn't matter, you know? I have definitely been in a chat where I did the follow age command, and someone straight up asked, how is this guy modded if he's only been following for an hour? Ah. 2 months, 10 days, 15 hours, 17 seconds. There you go. Acceptable. I mean, that's not bad. It could be far lower. You know, funnily enough, I've only ever had like 3 art bots in my channel ever. And like, I have had real graphics artists come by and chat with me a little. And then like be like, hey, I'm a graphic artist. And I'm like, hey, oh no. And they're like, and they're respectful about it, right? But like, it's so strange that some people are getting so many art bots. Because like, all my stuff is very plain and boring. You know, you would think that I'd be targeted more because of it. Jimmy, you were follower 101. Sad. We need to find out which noble has super soft. There aren't many nobles living here. The nights are long. It's a great place for thieves. People like you turn the city into a slum. Let's deal with super soft and get this over with. Steal? How dare you? Do you think I'd let you commit a crime before my very eyes? How else do we get the super soft? Quiet. I will not allow such disgraceful behavior. I never asked you to come along. Quit complaining. Don't talk back to me. First of all. Uh-oh. Do not interrupt me while I'm talking. Look behind you. What? Princess, I urge you not to... Princess? Steiner be lawful good. Get out here, Steiner. Yeah, exactly. Never had dealt with such hardship during my 18 years of service. This is all because yours... Gone. And Alexandria Knight must not let such a frivolous matter get to him. I must find the princess. Active time event. Oops. Come back here. What was that? The pickpocket? I should be careful. Hey, my money's gone. Dagger lost 1,000 gil. Rude. Confusion. I have much confusion. This is not a very nice city. Oh, it's 12:15. I need to get going soon. Better find Super Soft fast and get to Alexandria. Here you go. Maybe not this way. Yeah, I won't find Super Soft up there. Oh. Excuse me, have you heard of a thing called Super Soft? Huh? My wife? She died 3 years ago. No, I'm looking for an item that cures all petrification. Oh, really? I'm doing fine, but thanks for asking. I may be old, but I'm still healthy. Thank you. Yeah, this guy. You're still young. Don't give up. Good luck. Old people problems, am I right? And Steiner's just going to commit some light home invasion. A bearded man with glasses and some guy went down the staircase. Oops. But I can't let you through without my boss's permission, sorry. This guy stole a ton of money from some noble's mansion in Treno. He's my hero. I want to be famous like him. Wanted. 10,000 gil reward to whoever catches him. Alright. Costs 100 gil to rest here. Sure. Use whichever bed you want. Have you heard of Supersoft? You mean my wife? Hey, you know what? some people have soft partners that are, you know, not, you know, they're just calm, chill people. Don't worry about it. Loot. Yeti card. If I understood the card game a little more, maybe that would do me some good. 1 gil. Well, we've only lost 999 then. Our house needs repair constantly. Not like the nobles' houses. There's got to be an easier way to make a quick buck. I mean, there was a treasure chest with $1. We've got a wide selection. Take your time and see. Okay. Uppies. What's up, kids? Take a look around, Mario. We're gonna get out of the slum someday and live in mansion on the waterfront. We're gonna become nobles, right, sis? My new boss called me a common presence today. I'm glad he hasn't seen me play Elden Ring. Let me send your boss a clip of you trying to do the fight in the Underdark with the anvil and the thing and the lava. $800 gil, 900 gil. Oh, this must be an auction house. 1,000 gil. Maybe I find the super soft. Jimmy, no! Life stinks. I agree, guy. Kupo. A noble and a doggy. Pet the dog? No. No pet doggy? We're really good friends. You got any letters for me? There's a letter from Silskin. Let's read it together. There's trouble in this rainy city. The guys I saw, they were heading towards the Vube Desert, west of Burmecia. They'll only find sandstones. What could they possibly want? I'm gonna follow them and see. -10 for not letting us pet the doggy. Fair. Okay, we save. It is almost 12:30. Data. Save. Okay. It is 12:30. I need to start getting ready for work. So, just chatting. We save, we close game. Alright, so, yes, unsaved data will be lost. That's fine. Yes. Jimmy leaving us again. Fan, if I had the choice, I would never leave you guys. But Twitch does not replace my full-time salary. So, herein lies the problem. You know, I need to make... What was the conversion rate again? Canadian to euro. $1 Canadian is worth 0.67 euros. So I would need to make 27, call it 26,500 euros a year to quit my full-time job streaming. And I don't think that's realistic to believe. Because, you know, as much as I love all the friendship payments, you know, I get what? I don't even know how that converts to euros. USD to euro. About 1-to-1. So, one of the friendship payments from a US subscriber is about 2.75 euros. So, you know, sadly, the reality of it is, can't quit my day job for it. It's okay. I speak dollars too. I got a bit of time. We can hang out for a minute. But, you know, it was a good point to save and not wander around and do extra things. Try not to be bored too much. We'll see if I can get my internet to work. Okay. So, sadly, the reality of it is none of us can quit our day job to be full-time streamers. You know? That being said, actually, let us go to our calendar. Is the text of the calendar too small? Because I can make it bigger if I have to. I got space. Events, browser, channel alerts, upcoming streams. Select font. Let's make that a 34. Yeah, that fits nicer. It does push it right to the edge, though. It's fine on PC. Okay, perfect. So next week is Dream Daddy on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we're going to do Variety Night. I have actually decided. Wait. Is there 30 or 31 days in July? Does anyone know? Did I do this wrong? July 2020. I don't even need a 2024 calendar. I just need a July calendar. Every year, July was 31 days. Perfect. Okay, so we are actually on the... If I open the right notepad file, and then... I cannot read any of these words. I make this mistake every time. Even with my contacts, it's the hard sell on the TV there. Click the calendar button on your screen. I don't have one anymore. I don't know where it is. I put it somewhere else, and I'm very confused with my life. I broke the calendar on my computer, and I have to Google it every time now. Yeah, I lost it. I don't know. It's gone. I might have deleted the widget by accident. Everything's done by widgets now. That also gets me. Okay. So, on Wednesday, we are going to play 7 Days to Die. The 1.0 release came for 7 days, so we will play 7 Days to Die next week. What the hell? Hun, why are you like this? We need to go on a quest to find Jimmy's calendar. Exactly. Or I need a physical calendar, which I always think that I could use. Because then I can, like, just reach over and write stuff on it, you know? I am very much a physical thing person. My coworkers keep making fun of me for writing... He just fixed the marker shenanigans. Boomer. Yes, I am very much a write a grocery list kind of person instead of writing one on my phone. Okay, so we're going to play 7 Days to Die next Wednesday. The 1.0 update just came out. So we'll start a new game. And we're going to play some 7 days. No, I'm not one who will talk when I misread a calendar. Kind of cute, not going to lie. Who, me? I know. Okay, so we'll play 7 Days to Die on Wednesday. Oh, thanks, Levy. Yeah, 7 Days to Die, Fall on Friday, Chrono Trigger on Saturday. And Thursday, we will continue to do all sorts of random things. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys for news in the next week. And no events coming up in the community. So yeah, let us raid out. So I will find us someone to raid. It's the middle of the day, so there should be lots of people that we're following, doing all sorts of interesting things. War Thunder, Hellblade, wrestling, Call of Duty, Titanfall. Let's raid Armrock. Armrock's playing some Titanfall, and that's kind of neat. So, here are your raid messages. Once again, first one if you're a sub, second one if you're following. Show Armrock some love. Armrock is on the push to get affiliate. And yes, make sure that you guys hydrate, eat, drink, rest, take care of yourselves. Because as always, you can't take care of each other if your cup isn't full yourself. You should gift sub to your bot. I should. Bye, friend. Many love. Alright, so yeah, take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon.